Alright, welcome back to another Minecraft episode with Minecraft ROTC Edition. Alright folks, we've got ourselves a pretty decent sized build, but I'd like to think we have almost all the materials we need to be able to build this. Before we do anything, let me just double check to make sure it's dark. Oh, yeah, be good, great, fantastic. Anyways, as per usual, if you enjoy the video, please leave a like and a subscribe for more content. Now, I gotta do a quick inventory check before I do anything. So we know that this is going to have oak. I need to make sure that I have enough of what I need. So, I'm gonna need more of that, gonna need more of that. So while it's still daytime, let's make our way over to the dark oak forest, get ourselves some dark oak, and then we'll start working immediately on this area. So yes, we are going to be building the arts and crafts area. Now, this place is going to be used mainly to store dye, as well as other types of decorative blocks and stuff like clay pots and picture frames, or item frames, I should say. And pictures, paintings, that's the word I'm looking for. That's what it's going to be used for. Basically all the decoratives that we can, utilize. Not furniture decorations, obviously. Are there bees in here, or are they also dead? It's hard to tell nowadays. We got like 2 hives here, and I haven't seen a single bee whilst within this area yet. Which is making me worried that they all died in this area. Only one way to find out. I need to get myself Silk Touch something. I forgot what I needed. I don't remember if Silk Touch is fine in on itself and it doesn't matter what tool. Oh wait, I could just break this down as is. Perfect. So, I know we need a decent amount of oak for the ceiling. Definitely for the frickin' stairwell, that's going to need a lot of oak. I mean, it's going to be flat for one area, but don't forget it's 2 by... Well, no, the stairwell there is small because it goes into... the room goes into that immediately. Well, you'll see what I mean when I actually get to the point of building it. I'm just making sure that I have the materials that I need. And then once I've gotten the materials that I need, then we'll go on ahead to start building. I attempted to make add-ons to my Mepsi. Oh god. But best way I can describe this is that the soda, the Pepsi, had an allergic reaction when I tried to utilize creamer. Now that didn't work, because it literally turned it into an ultimate heady hopper, and that's not what anybody wants at all. I made it. So I unfortunately had to discard the whole thing because there was literally barely anything left to drink, so I'm a little bit ticked about that. But whatever, not much you can really do about it. Wait, what? These freaking Endermen. But yes, don't add even, I think, flavored creamer to your Mepsi. Although I did have milk in it, it was already pretty much somewhat flowing. I was trying to get a little bit in, but apparently just caused like a goddamn chemical reaction. What are you looking at, cat? Are we still recording? Because I was not paying attention to this cat and what she was doing. Okay, we're still recording. Good. But yes, it's fine. I got myself a fresh, properly made Mepsi with a perfect ratio. I probably wanted for us to take some time to build like a small tunnel leading into this area and over to there. I mean, it would make sense. Quick access, I wouldn't have to walk so far just to get to it. I mean, wait. I almost pressed the Windows button again. Well, it's not that big, but still. I had to walk over 300 blocks waste the daylight when I could just ride a train over to here to get to here quicker. It'd also be a good way to have like a separation point that allows me to get to the jungle if I would like, build a T-junction area. It would have to be like a miniature corner kind of deal. I don't know how else it would work. I don't know how to make like a three-way train track system that allows me to like at a switch as I'm riding through change course. I'd have to like manually get out, pick up the cart, and then move over to the next track. Which is fine, doesn't really matter too much because the system that we use is rather simplistic. But it would be interesting to see if we could do some redstone magic, trying to allow for us to not have to get out of our cart and just switch lanes by simply pressing some levers. Or maybe it like stops us at the intersections and then we have like a button that we press that automatically gets us well, it would have to be like a lengthy button. I don't know entirely. I'm not really focusing on something like that because it's not really my main form of focus. My most pressing matters is building the agricultural area. And then we got the basement that I'm hoping I can get done within one episode. And then we're going to go back to Landscaping Simulator again. It was a good run. It was a good run, Mr. Squidward. But we all know it wouldn't last. Everything is landscaping this, landscaping that. We've got ourselves a significant amount more left to have to build. Now look how big this area is too. This is like the perfect place to build a village. Once I get rid of all these birch trees and then surround the entire area with giant spruce trees and all of it's just podzol. And we literally changed this birch forest biome into a taiga biome. It's gonna look so cool. I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get to that. Maybe the 4th season or the end of 3rd season. I haven't figured it out yet. There's still multiple different types of builds left that we can do first before we start going the village route. We do need to get mending at some point, and netherite. We can't really get netherite until we can get mending. Because, I do not want to go and find a bunch of freaking netherite just to get the thing built. Oh god, goddamn soda burps. Anyways, if any of you haven't caught last episode, somebody did. We built this. Pretty proud of this. Simplistic. Doesn't really have that much of a purpose outside of like storing most of the stuff here. I like the way it looks. I guarantee it. But yeah, we built this as well as the farm here. So now we're gonna close the farm off by building the stairway area. Alright, so enough talk. Let's organize our inventory and get all the building materials we need to be able to build this fully. Thankfully though, this shouldn't be too complicated. It's literally just a hallway, so the oak right there, that's what we're going to be using. We're not going to use any. Well, we might need to use some. I'll keep at least a little bit on me. But I need to make a bunch of that. More than that, probably. So this will be the flooring, of course. My hand smells like mocha right now. It was a mocha creamer that I was trying to use. Didn't really work out too well, unfortunately. It would have been an interesting test to taste the test. Mainly because, what's the word I'm looking for? A soda float, that kind of thing. Oh well, it's fine. Maybe normal creamer would work best, or well, I can't because it's not my creamer. I don't want to use up too much of it because it's technically considered. It was a waste. I'll talk about some freaking good old-fashioned chemistry or science or whatever the hell you'd call it. It was a big fail, and I am not really happy. I mean, even though I don't have any knowledge about chemistry and chemical reactions and stuff like that, so how the hell would I know? All I know is I wanted to try something different. Most liquids I'm fine with trying, but it depends on the type of liquid. I'll keep this much on me. Okay, it's almost nighttime. It is, but we should be fine. If we build this side out first, we can close off any mob access to our building process. Okay, I'm just going to build this portion first. Of course. This area right here is going to be a bank. That's not going to be a bank. I know, I kind of like the idea of having like this kind of go over the edge and a little bit of the bank right there. I'll put this away. Actually, we're going to be doing, well, actually it could be but that means we're going to have to expand upon it. I'm going to have to get rid of you. I'm going to have to get rid of all you anyways at some point, so yeah, I'll have that be all windows. All windows, all the time. And, yeah. I'm gonna consume more of this to get my energy levels up, keep my commentary running properly. You can tell it's perfect because there's no, what's the word I'm looking for, curds. You need to get the perfect pour unless you want curds in your Mepsi. Hard to do that when you have a full jug of milk. Too much force and the curds succumb full force. Yes, the curds do come. Yeah, we should definitely have more than enough in this department. There's no way we don't have enough. I'll be surprised if we don't have enough spruce. You know how much leftover spruce we've acquired? Whoops. We might add more to this at some point. I haven't yet figured that out. Maybe an apiary. A dome, so to speak, where there will be bees. And this time the bees will be, you know, protected and not out in the elements to potentially get myrtleized. I'll leave this ambiguous for now until I can, you know, whoops, figure out where the windows need to be. Oh, zomboards. They can get here annoyingly enough, so let's try to be mindful. Oh, that's a lot of zomboards. I don't know. Well, I do know this looks like this. So no matter what, it doesn't go up high enough to get in the way of that. Alright, cool, great. And, oh, I can just do that actually. So, there we go. Now you guys aren't going to be able to get in unless you're small. Which is possible. Or a spider. It's not like spiders have increased reach like the zombies do. Yeah, I don't know yet. I don't know where the windows are going to go. I'll have to figure that out. Once I figure out where I need to put the stairs or where I want to put the stairs. I gotta remember where the stairs are supposed to go. The stairs could be anywhere. It could be right under our noses. Also, I forgot about this tidbit. This is a wall, so thankfully we don't have to worry about that. I do kind of want to have a window here, so we get to see the cactus outside of our base. There we go. I know that much for a fact. This is most likely going to be a door. Yeah. I remember correctly. Because that's 2, that's going to be the half, and that's where the, yeah, that's going to be a door. So this is most likely going to be a window then. Then I guess that means we're probably going to have the staircase starting here. And have that go up here. So then it means we can have a window here, this here. Wait. Window here? I mean, window there makes more sense. So we'll do this. We'll leave this be like that, but we'll have a window here and a window here. And we'll let that be like that as well, and the same goes to this department. And that is, let's see. Okay, yeah, so it would be off. But it does match. So if we were to have the windows here like this, and like this, and then like this, and then like this, and then like this. There we go. I guess that means we should have the staircase here. Hold on a second. The hallway is the part that's not being counted towards this. So, most likely, this is the quadrant where it's going to start, the arts and crafts room. And it's going to go there and there, like so. And that means, if you're here, that means the staircase would go, start here, and then go up, and then end off there. Okay, yeah, that makes it. That'll work. All right, good, great, fantastic. I'm back. So let's start with the excessive amount of oak that we're going to have to use. A lot of oak. Yeah, this area is quite large. But it's fine. We can use this for decorations and stuff like that. Maybe even like add more to it than just that. Wait, right. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm going to need more oak. I'm going to need more Professor Oak over here. Man, I wish oak wasn't such a pain to get sometimes. Even in plank formation. I don't even know how many trees I'd have to fell just to get the amount of oak that I need to cover up the entirety of this floor with oak. Man, how many Professor Oaks do I need to kill to be able to get this floor completely floored with oaks? With the remnants of Professor Oak? That's not what I wanted at all. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, still got a lot more left to do. More left to go. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. We're gonna have to get more oak. Definitely seems like that, but I was prepared for that to be the case. Thankfully, though, after this, I don't think it's, well, I guess it depends. But here, at least this area is safer now. At least now we don't have to worry about any zombies or anything like that. Spiders, on the other hand, no, not that big of an issue. Sure, they can climb up here, but unlike zombies, spiders can't hold like a sword of some form. Enchanted otherwise, and they can't do a crap ton of damage. Even if they have that strength potion buff on them, they are still weak. But of course they're weak. They're spiders. Well, that's not to say that spiders can't still screw you up. Cave spiders are more dangerous somehow than the large ones. That's mainly just because of their poison and the excessive amount of duration that the poison has. But I think you get what I am talking about. It's so much oak. I think we can just have the running theme that the hallways are always going to have oak planks. Kinda works. And from the looks of it, seems like that stack might be enough. And if it's not enough, let me be struck by a flying ice cream truck. And live? Maybe? I think I have enough. No, I don't. Okay, so expect to see a flying ice cream. Well, if I live, I'm just going to be made. Well, crap. It's fine. Nothing's happened yet. Okay, another stack. We're definitely going to need it for one reason or another. Yeah, I'm not working on this side yet, not until we've gotten the great cocoa trees set, and oh boy, that's... Let's just say that the amount of pain that I am about to endure while I build this particular build, and it's going to be pain greater than anything any Minecrafter has ever done. Well, in survival mode, I guess it doesn't matter. It's still going to be pain regardless. It's all still pain. All pain. You know that new, you know that Old Spice? We got all pain. Old Spice, all pain. I don't know why. For some reason, my brain went to Allspice for some reason, but it's Old Spice. Why did my brain do that? I don't know. You'd have to ask it. Alright. Do I have enough? Probably not. I'll just make do with what I have. So, of course, here's this portion. I decided to do this because I got a hell of a lot more spruce than I do oak. Spruce is so much easier to get than oak. Okay, there's that. Oh, well, let's just hope you don't despawn, because I ain't getting you yet. Yeah, I have a roof. Whoops. Well, let's hope you are a douche. You know that. Yeah, I'm looking at this review. I mean, okay, I'm looking at it. There is like a little bit of like a connection to a mountain here. Chances are we might have this thing connected to a mountain. I don't know. We could have this connected to a mountain, but I don't exactly know if it will. Okay, I still got a lot of this. So I'm gonna match this. I most likely is going to be, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I have to look at the interior of the one area. It's stupid. You're making the same mistake you did last time. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Problem solved. Don't do it again. My brain does this stuff. It's kind of annoying. Wait, couldn't I just... Yeah, I could just do this. Although I gotta instinctively middle click it while my brain is so used to scrolling. Just scroll instead. It's not that big of an issue anyways. I mean, we know what this is all going to look like. And we know where the second floor is going to reside. So there's no point in trying to be, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah. There's no point in working on the staircases first. We should work on this first. If we know what it's going to look like. I'm going to need more oak. I'm going to need more oak. Gonna need a lot more oak. Oh wait, I forgot about the fact that I have to do this. Right. Although, most of this isn't going to matter because it's going to be hidden, I think. Should I still delete it? Yeah, it's thankfully being lit up by the stuff down there, so part of this doesn't matter. Part of it doesn't matter for obvious reasons. And if you have to ask what those obvious reasons are, then clearly you don't own an air front. Clearly you're not paying attention. Okay, I'm gonna have to go up there and collect these damn stuff. Let me up. Okay. So, roof. Right. Ow. Oh, okay, I need to make my staircases now. And since I have this stuff, well, first let me just see if I have the things that I need on me. So these staircases are going to be different. They're going to be thicker, you see? Thicker staircases. So 3 long, of course. How close are you to my base to make it sound like you're inside? Alright, okay. There's a cow very close to our base, apparently. And there it goes. Ah, look at it. It just feels nice, you know. Just looking at it. I want to admire this a bit more, actually. Not the greenhouse, not entirely. Look at it. This is this little nice bank area here. Just wait until like this is increased in size. Well, you're probably not going to see that. You're probably only going to see this. And then more buildings over here. That's going to be opened up a bit more. Man, I can't wait to see what it's going to look like. I gotta get this finished today in this episode. In this episode, I have to get it done. I should have looked at the staircases in my living room for a reference point. I gotta make sure I get this to at least somewhat accurate to what this looks like. So yeah, this uses spruce because it's different. And that uses spruce all the way. Okay. So that means we're going to be using oak all the way, maybe? But we'll see. We might use spruce. Might use spruce. We'll see. Okay. I'll start with this first because it's a simple staircase that's going to lead directly into the room that we need to go into. So it's going to start here. And it's going to do this. And then this. And then this. Now don't forget, it's 7 blocks up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think 7. But let me look at the... I forgot to look at this as well. I meant to look at it before, but let me go back again. I gotta look at this and remember what this is supposed to look like. Okay, so it is supposed to look like that. Got it. Easy enough. I'm gonna get more of that stuff. Actually, more of that wood and start working on that at least. I remember. Put this up here, put this up here. Get more of this. Might not have enough. Seriously, might not have enough of the spruce, which is fine. Spruce is easier to get, but at the same time, I don't have enough. I refuse to believe that. I just realized something. If this is going to be flattened out, then this is probably not supposed to look like this. Or shit. I can't do Dope's voice right now. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, actually, we got the materials on us. Why don't we do that? Why don't we do just that? This is supposed to be a flat roof. Damn it. Well, goodbye forever, I guess. It's just... It's fine. It's fine. And that would mean that you need to be cut down the size until we get to... This? No, not this one. This one. Yeah, this one. And then that's where that evens out. I do like that, though. It's kind of like flat. It gives more depth. I mean, I don't know what I was planning on doing originally with this area. Okay, so you leave it there, I guess. What do you think? Oh, no, wait. That's right. It's a rim job. Going throughout the entirety of this system. Do I have enough? I probably don't, but I have a lot of cobblestone, so I might just have enough. by filling in all the cobblestone. We'll see. Yeah, I forgot about that tidbit. We just have it rimming all across the edge here. And no, I will not stop saying rimming. Yes, rimming. Quite a good rim job, I do say. Point. Alright, whoops. Yeah, I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need more rim. I should have figured as much. To kind of keep in line with everything else. It makes it so it's not completely flat. God damn it. Okay, good, but I still need to get more. I'm still going to need to get more in general, so boop, and I'll just do this. Got a lot on me anyway, so why not? Did I keep with everything here? Just double checking. Okay, you're good, I did. We're building this as if we're building like the thing ending off here, like there's nothing else left above the cliffside. The cliff will be a little bit more expanded, at least by 2 more sizes. But there's going to be more to it than just that. Alright, and now for the final rimming. I think. Yeah, that would make most sense. I don't know why I didn't do the rim here. Am I going to hit the cactus? God, okay, I guess we can't do the rim here. Or at least the same rim here. Oh, you broke. I see, you broke. Okay. So we'll leave that untouched. Ow. You fool. You were not supposed to climb onto the cactus. I forgot about the fact that everything here kind of rims off like that. Oh, looks like I need more. Okay, let's just make another stack then, shall I? It's fine. It doesn't exactly matter too much. And then it ends off here. So I guess we just end it off like that. It makes sense for it to end off there because of the way that's been built. So now we got a nice little rim across everything. The only ones that don't have rims are the ones that are like that. For obvious reasons, because of the way that's built. But everything else here has a rim. Okay, so now that we've determined where this ends, I can do this. Whoops. Yeah, I can at least make the roof for this here. Ooh, but that means I have to break you? Question mark? I mean, I have to break you regardless. I could break you, and I could do this. And I'm going to have to fill this in with something, so I might as well just fill it in with the most abundant material that I can acquire. Like so. And then I'm going to put in the slabs, which I'm going to definitely need to make more of course. God damn it. And because this is where the wall is going to be, that will end here. Right, good, great, fantastic. It's raining. What a terrible day for rain. The only difference is it's raining. And that probably doesn't make sense to some of y'alls, but those who get it, get it. Vengeance, my friends, vengeance. Metal Gear vengeance. Alright, anyways, there's a roof for this portion that's not going to be used fully. Hey zombie, good luck trying to get in here, because now the only way you can get in here is by parkouring, or going over to the mountainside, and that's a lengthy, yeah, actually, that is the only way zombies can get in here now. unless they can spawn, they aren't able to get within here unless they go here. Yeah, that's it. That's it, basically. This is the only place mobs can get in here now. This place is now safe. Good luck trying to get in here, fool. Feels nice. I am the king. Also, rim jobs do prevent spiders from coming up here. Oops. Although it's not like spiders are really able to, like, get their asses up here anyways, if once this entire area becomes lit up with buildings and such. We'll see what happens. There's still much that has to get done with. The entirety of Season 2 so far has just been landscaping with a tiny bit of building. But I'm hoping that there won't be too much landscaping going into Season 3. Better not be. We've landscaped so much. I want to do something more than landscape. Also, what the hell? Also, actually, it would be a little bit, yeah, it would be strange because the hallways up here aren't going to connect. But I think what I'm going to do here instead is just one of these. No? Let's go crazy with it, shall we? I don't know where else I put this. So for now, I'm going to, well, I don't know. Because this is going to be a hard wall here. Why don't I just do this so I can do this and then do that and then break you and then break you and hopefully grab you? Okay, good. Yeah, this is better. This is a hell of a lot better because now I can actually have this thing not be connected to this and this be just like a second floor slant. And yeah, you'll see what I mean. How do I want to explain it? There's a chance that this might not be utilized as much. Just wait. Let's just keep building, shall we? Okay, so we got the basic premise set. Now I gotta do this. And there we go. We're gonna have probably, yeah, this and spruce for like the sidings. And now, God, how am I gonna do this? Can't really, unless I can. Part of my brain is thinking I can't do that, but I don't see why I can't. Because this is supposed to be like the divider, then it would make more sense for me to do this. And kind of have this just be disconnected. Oh great, now I gotta double check to make sure that has, it should. I don't see why it wouldn't. But I gotta double check to make sure if it has it, and also I should have enough fun with this. Okay, yeah, that still follows protocols. Okay, good, great, fantastic. Well, wait. That's not the one we should be looking at, it's this one. Oh yeah, that one's different because it's rimming. It's a rim job right there. Alright, cool, great. I don't think we need a rim, because this is kind of like going off into a flooring, overhead floor. So I think this is fine. Oh hey, spiders trying to kill the bees that are non-existent. Do spiders eat bees? I don't remember. I don't care to try to remember. Okay, alright. Oh hey, the suns are rising. Good. That's what we need. Okay, so we know that this is going to be, well, you know, hidden. How hidden, you may ask? I have no idea. Well, there is this I gotta do now. Light it up. Oh wait, no, that's not where I'm supposed to light up. Okay, good. You're supposed to light up here and here. Oh, okay, now. I guess this is kind of off. The stairway starts here and then it ends off here. Unless I want to have the stair kind of like slant a bit, but that means I need to get more. Oh, maybe I don't need to get more of that. Well, let's see, shall we? Let's see. Ah, yes, welcome. Okay, so you end off here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It might not be exact, but if we can have it kind of end off here. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. And it does get you closer, but now it's a bit off. Unless we're gonna have like we'll see. We can make adjustments in the interior, no problems, whenever we want. We'll just leave it like this for now, while we do this, and at least get the sidings completed. Whoops. So, since we know how this is going to go, I can go down here and it'll just fall. It doesn't matter. We're not taking too much damage from that height. Okay, so I'm going to do the same here. We're going to cover that up, then we're going to get the roof or ceiling there. Whew, thank God I got almost all of the equipment that I need for this. I know I don't have enough, but well, there's not really much you can do about that. And now for this side, like so. I'm thinking about kind of leaving this part open. I don't know where I want to put the staircase. I kind of want to put the staircase like over here. This part's going to be opened up once I've gotten like the upper area set. And I just like leave this area open to just kind of have like this overhanging thing. Originally, I didn't really have a plan for this. I just want like staircases here. But then I decided to expand upon this a little bit more. And now this is what I've got. So for it to have any form of purpose and use, well, I'm going to need to, what's the word I'm looking for? Expand. Oh, God damn it. Well, at least we have enough. For one more window side. Oh, hey, dickwads, why are you here? Yeah, I don't have enough windows, I'm gonna have to come back down. Which is fine, I have enough space to do so, as long as I don't place anything here. Okay, nice, great, fantastic. And this area is kind of naked without the ceiling. Alright, I need more window. Hear that rain bouncing off of our rooftop. I do really like the way this build's been turning out, though. I'm gonna need to get more stakes soon. Damn. Damn. How could this happen? I need more steak. Alright, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal, really. Because this area is safe. It's so safe, I don't even have to worry about it being nighttime. I'm gonna have to start breeding cows soon, unless I want to temporarily switch to pumpkin pie for a bit. Yeah, this is the last amount of steak that I possess currently. So if I want to get, well, first of all, I really should try to get my hands on an upgraded sword with looting 3, so I can get more steak, more bang for my buck, as it were. Hopefully I have enough coal in here, but if I don't, I can easily just put more in. And I guess while I'm down here, why don't I restock? I don't know if I need any more cobblestone. I'm not working on a roof yet. I should, maybe? I mean, we can get the stuff that we have, the materials that are in the overabundance Okay, that's the smoker. Brain keeps thinking that that's fire, but it's the smoker. Technically, that is fire. Okay, alright. So what we've got, we're going to continue with the objective here. I'm going to put in down the windows. It doesn't end on a window. We're going to try to have this parody the thing. It does kind of work, actually, with the way this looks. Kind of have this parody this, but have this all be windows and so. Good, great. Okay, put that away. I'm going to need to break down that lump. I got into that soon, but that'll be fine. I gotta say, this place is turning out to be a real manor, isn't it? We got literally like not even like a important addition. I mean, I guess it is kind of important. A nice place to be able to like make arts and crafts kind of supplies is always good. So, I guess we can do this. This is going to be where the floor is. I don't know what the floor is going to be. I might have an inclination as to what it could be. And I guessed it the way that this is set. This is probably going to be this. That's going to be floor, so it doesn't really matter what that's going to look like. Put you here, and there we go. I'm not going to worry about building the floor yet. I'm just getting the walls and stuff set, get everything where it needs to be in the exterior departments. And once that's all set and done, then we're going to go on ahead and actually... Why did I do that? And then we're going to go on ahead and do the thing that needs to be done. So I kind of want to have some windows here. All windows. Just because I think that would look cool. Just being able to see our windows on the outside from here, you know? Probably be easier to do this. All window. Okay. Let's turn this into that. Thankfully, we don't need that too much. Because otherwise, that would suck. Oh, I guess there is that. We could also expand upon that by a little bit, but I don't know. Because this is where the art and craft room starts, and this here is where the kind of ring resides. You'll see what I mean in a minute. In a hot minute. Well, not really a minute. Getting the exterior of all of this done with. This one's going to be a bit taller, though. This is the one that's going to have, like, the pointed rooftop, not the flat rooftop. Just so I have, like, something big in the back here. Sure, I can have the dome kind of be, you know, over that, but I kind of want to have this be in its own category. Oh, 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 oh. Hank Hill singing Crash Knife Card theme song. I don't know why it's hilarious. Okay. Alright. I'm definitely going to need more spruce. Like for this portion, I think the spruce is kind of like finished, mayhaps. But I'm definitely going to need more spruce. Oh yeah, clearly more spruce. But the sidings here have been basically completed. And we know what the roof here is going to look like. So I probably should have gotten a crap ton of cobblestone. So I'm going to have this end off here. But only end it off like that. And then have the rest of this be this. It's going to be flat, so basically just the same as everything else. Not an issue. Of course, we're probably going to need to get our hands on more cobblestone. Oh yeah, definitely more cobblestone. Definitely need to go down and get more cobblestone, no doubt about it. Just don't forget that portion over there isn't flat. It's pointed. It's torpedo arm tits. I mean, technically speaking, isn't that true if you watch Rick and Morty? Although that would be less arm and more elbow. Still strange. You thought most of the demons and all the other strange creations I've made are strange. You haven't seen Miss Elbow Tits over there. Hello. Goodbye. I haven't even checked it out yet, but I have to imagine somebody did the Windows goodbye or meme. You know that thing? That meme? That thing meme? The meme thing? The thing of which is the thing meme? I'm going to get more cobblestone. Jump! So, the amount of oak we need is a substantial amount. It's been raining all day, all night, and all day. Seriously, when is this? Oh, I'm running out of cobblestone. That's disconcerting. I mean, I knew that was going to come eventually. We do got a decent pickaxe. I am going to have to repair it soon, of course. Oh wait, I'm going to have to sleep because now this is too high up to where mobs might spawn. And I only got 5 arrows. Actually, this is good because this just ends the freaking rain and I can get a sip of my Mepsi. There we go. More fuel. More fuel for my content voice. Ah, yes. Let's take the scenic route instead, shall we? And let's take a stroll, even though we should be moving quickly. Ah, the scenic route. Technically, that is the scenic route when you think about it. We won't have to worry about this for too long, once we've gotten all the cobblestone and stuff in place. What's the best route for me to take to get up here? Let's say this route. Ah, crap. Damn it. Stop hitting the wrong one. Christ, there we go. Jesus. Okay. Alright. So, I guess we'll do this first. I am definitely going to need more spruce, though. For now, let's just focus on this. At the very least now, once night hit, we don't have to worry about phantoms knocking us off of our roof. And that's all we can really hope for. So, the staircase is going to most likely be on the edge here as well. And we'll probably be in the same vein as that, going in this direction. Maybe even in the same area. We'll see what happens. And underneath the staircase is going to be another staircase. This one leading us down into our basement. And I think both leading to the hallways. Maybe that one might not be leading us into the hallways. Okay, same thing. Don't worry about... Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm wasting stuff now because this... Okay, yeah, this is definitely going to be wasted. Goodbye. Goodbye. Unless... okay, no. Goodbye to you, it seems. And you as well. Not you. Not you, okay. Okay, good. We only lost a few. Okay, great, great. Are you done being douches? Douches? This is what's supposed to happen. You fool. Fool? You fool! That's what's supposed to happen. And I guess we probably should have enough of this, maybe. We'll see. Actually, we can see right now. What am I saying? We'll see. We can see right now. I'm going to have to get rid of this for a quick second to end this. Don't worry, it'll go back. It'll come back. Ah, crap. Hold on. I'll place this down first. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. Well, I could just do this and grab this, no problem. Good, great, fantastic. You gotta really be careful when working on heights like this, which is why I'm kind of nervous for when I get to the point where I start building upon the great cocoa tree, or aka the great jungle tree. I was gonna call jungle book for a second there. Stop before I could. Let me tell you, that's gonna be a build and a half. Assuming I don't make it ginormous, but I most likely am gonna make it ginormous. Damn it! I don't have enough. We don't have to fully complete it. Do I have any spruce trees grown? I do not. I should probably try to get them grown, shouldn't I? I'll place the cobblestone that I can place down at the very least. Soup. Okay, cool. Get everything at least there, you know. We're not afraid to go there. I didn't really nail the delivery like I was planning on doing, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, cool, great, fantastic. Yeah, so, probably gonna be cobblestone, let's be honest. Yeah, cobblestone all around up to here. I'll worry about that later, actually. Let's just focus on what we have currently. And I'll put the roofing in. I'll leave that stuff there so we don't get mobs spawning on the inside. Ugh. And, oh crap, how much was it again? We can just parkour. 1 stair, 2 stair, 3 stairs. God damn it. Yeah, 3 stairs. Oh. Connects to the dome rim. It does. I see. I should have said, actually. Awesome. Cool. Great. So that connects to the dome ring. So kind of still keeps a nice flat, you know, look. Still looks cool. And oops. God damn it. Could you please just stop being a dick for once in your life? Okay. So we know that this is going to be a rim job. Oh god, we're going to have to freaking actually place the cobblestone down if we want to place this easily. Don't worry, we'll place all the oak wood and stuff. We're going to have to go on a giant oak wood hunting expedition. I'm going to leave the ceilings bare for the time being. I know, it's going to look weird, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. I know that this is going to be cobblestone slabs up top. Up top, all around. As you can see, once the time comes, I want to place this stuff down. Not shit. I can just put cobblestone there, right? I don't have to put stairs there. You're not even gonna see it. It's probably gonna look even weirder with that small space left over from that. Right? Yeah, that'll be easier to do. Should have left that open. Yeah, I should have. Okay. All right. I guess I could do this. Yeah, sure, why not? Stylistic choice, if you will. And I'll do this. Wait, that was already that. I could do this. Yeah, no, this would make more sense because of how that's set. Okay, cool, great, fantastic. So I go up, we got like a little lip right here because why not? Looks cool, looks nice, looks slick. Swick. The swickening. Ah, crap. I'm going to have to do that from the inside, it seems. So we'll do that from the inside. Ooh, and it makes a nice little channel here. Consider this our gutters, if you will. Like gutters into here, and gutters into here, and then pours out over to here, and then we got a waterfall. Even though the Minecraft rain doesn't work like that, it's, you know, how long have we been recording? An hour. Interesting. An hour working on the basic stairway. This is all for the stairs going into the arts and crafts room. It literally serves no other purpose other than to be a connection point between important rooms. I.e. I guess the only connection point it has, technically speaking, if you don't count this room, because it's not important. It doesn't serve a function other than to be a four-way walkway in a omega. That's not omega pattern. What's the pattern with a circle and not crosshairs? It doesn't. Well, would that be considered? No, because that's not a pathway. That's a tree in the middle of it. What would that pattern be? You know what a pattern I'm talking about, right? You don't make me draw it out. You're going to make me draw it out, aren't you? All right, I'm going to draw it out. I don't have enough space to draw it out. I'll draw it out after I've done this. I should do this next. It makes more sense to do this next. And there's the roofs. Yes, here's the roofs. Crap. I didn't mean to do that. At least I got the slabs on hands. Why are you forsaking me so? You're testing my patience, aren't you? Anyways. That's going to be opened up, and it's going to be a nice fence preventing you from walking over. But it's going to look cool looking over the edge. Although there might get more slabs, it seems. I might as well turn all of this into slabs. I know I'm going to use all of it. This air is going to be dark, but thankfully the light touches the edge points, and thankfully it doesn't really matter too much. So we know that that's going to be a pathway. I think what I'm going to do first is get all the pathways set up going into the arts and crafts room. Then we're going to build the arts and crafts room itself. Should be easy to do because we already know where everything's going to reside. I should do the ceiling first within these areas. I should. Ah, crap. I really don't have a whole lot of freaking cobblestone for this. Well, hey, at least this is covered up, so that's good. That puts my mind at ease, at least. God damn it. Okay, good. Crap. We just need to get out of the areas that are going... Okay, we just need to stop doing that. You're getting further and further away after every freaking mistake until I lose 2 slabs to the nonsense known as misplacing. Don't do this, bro. Don't piss me off. Don't. What will be a good... How the hell does Jean Shalit do it in that one skit in Family Guy? Alright, there's the roof. Even if the interior isn't done yet, the roof is there, so we have that going for us at least. And that's the only one we have. Oh, it's a good thing I still got a lot of this. Look at how dark it is in there. Quite dark. Thankfully, it's all slabs and stairs, so no mobs can spawn there. Mob can spawn here, though. Can they? They can, so I'll just do this. Yeah, there we go. Hey, creeps. Enjoy that area while you can. It will soon be under my control. And it's going to be trees growing here to make amends for me destroying forests, because apparently this cat cares or something. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know cat feelings. Do you care about the environment, cat? I highly doubt these cats really care about the environment. The only thing on their mind is food. They don't know impending doom is approaching at a slow rate. Or maybe they do. Maybe animals notice something is off and are like, wait a minute, something seems strange here, but I can't quite put my animal brain to it. And before they know it, dead. Planet pops out of existence. Not even an explosion, just like a pop. Where do we go? I don't know. Probably nowhere good. I don't know if I need 32. I think I need more. I'm definitely gonna need more slabs, that's for certain. Hey, at the very least, this will be done, so we can at least look. God damn it. Okay, good. Okay. Oh, my hand. I've been so busy with my hands lately. So much creation. Barely giving myself a break. But I must. If I am to ever live a happier life, I must continue to create. Mostly all that's in the drawing department, so there's that. Yep, need more slabs. Alright, that's fine. And now I'm going to do this. I think 32 might be a little much, but it's fine. Never hurts to have a little extra. Okay, great. Fantastic. Now, here's the shape that I was referencing. I don't want to do this. Yep. This is the shape I was referencing. You see, light up the shape? That's the shape I was referencing. That's. I don't know why I did that. I just thought you should know that that's the shape I was referencing. I feel like I should know what that. Shouldn't say should know, because why would I know about something that's not important to me at this very junction in time? Yes. Oh, hey, it's the he's hustling. The hustling Cuban skeletons. Hey, how's it going, guys? You okay? You kind of branched off. I guess they Hey, how's it going? Hey. Woo! Nice try, douchebag. You can't even get in here now. Unless you're willing to walk all the way over to this mountain. Yeah. It feels nice, you know? To basically just have this entire area safe. Now all we need to do is colonize this part of the quadrant system, and we'll be entirely safe when we're in this area. The more we expand apart, the smaller this area looks. Technically, it's kind of big. I do want to put like a tree here as well, but don't get out on the water. What are you doing? I lose salmon to that, but they are replaceable. You are not. You fool. Okay, so you can't really see the slabs back there, but it's fine. You can see most of it, and its main purpose there is to kind of like, you know, act as media. Oh, look at that. Man, too bad these cactuses are in the way. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Yeah. I really do like the way this this house is coming along, though. Can I do this? I can. Interesting. Wait, I wonder, is that 100% guaranteed, or... So far, it's 100% guaranteed. Hold on. Oh, crap. Okay, no, it's not 100% guaranteed. But it definitely does seem like it has a higher chance. I'm not really focusing on it, though. Unless if I were to get myself an auto cactus farm. Yeah, I want to leave this area untouched from the rim job. And most of it's like this, for example. Oh no, that still has a rim. But you know what I mean. Although the rim here is different. So for obvious reasons, of course. Why are you making bubble noises? It's not like our entire building is going for 100% consistency. Yeah, this area right now is the only area mobs can really get into. Thing is, I doubt any mobs are spawning up here. I'm actually going to go up to the mountains and check. Now, just check for a quick second. Climb up the mountains and get a good look at the area. I really don't think mobs have a good chance of spawning up here, though. I think the snow might be preventing some of their spawns as well. We got a zombie here, but there are some dirt there. Now watch as this zombie... Well, if this zombie falls into the river, the axolotl is not going to have fun. And plus, they'd have to walk all the way over to here and look down here. Have to fall off there. They're still in this area as well, but don't worry about that yet. Feels nice, doesn't it? Just to have this nice big base. And I thought this area was going to feel cramped, but it's a hell of a lot more open than I thought. Especially with this area over here. And just the interior is even better. Like, of course, this area is still under renovations, so we can't really say it for 100% fact. We still got to build this. We still got to get all the oaks for this and the things for that. And I still got to build all of this. So I think what I'm going to work on next is the ceiling. Let me look at this for a second. Yeah. This is safe. No mobs can spawn in here. We're fine. And this is also safe because this is slabs. What we're going to do is try to get the ceiling done with next. I need more oaks. But I should work on this first, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should have this here. But where here, you may ask? I'd say here's a good spot. Same old, same old. I'm gonna have to get more. Yeah, exactly. See, I'm gonna have to get more of this stuff. Well, no matter what I do, I'm gonna need more of this. Oh yeah, this is going to... Right, I forgot about that tidbit. Damn it, I'm gonna need it a lot more. Crap. Damn. Well, hey, now at least our home inside is safer. So that's good. That's great. Let's not turn all of that. We don't need that much right now. The decoration portion. At the very least, we got like a hell of a lot more rooms to... Oh, wait, this is not what I want. We got a hell of a lot more rooms to decorate in. You know, it's going to look cool. It's going to look great. Okay. All right, put that away. I don't need that right now. So, similar, builds. I guess the only major difference here is, like, wait, hold on. That's 4 apart. This is 2 apart. Yeah, that's the only major difference here. Of course I didn't have enough. I have a craft table right here. I'll just place it down. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. I have the 2 left over there. Okay. All right. So this is this. Oh, whoops. Oh, God. Okay. Hey, at least we can get that started on, right? So that's good. And we have an easier time getting to this stuff because of this particular build. Yeah, it's probably going to be oak. Well, I'm going to have to get a lot more oak here, huh? Yeah, oak. And this will probably just be spruce. Oh, and since this is a new floor point here. Florida. That's the name of the state. Alright, here we go. Place you down. And, more light, if you will. Will cheese, if you please. Okay, alright. I don't have enough for this. I can do this. I can at least get some of that set up. But I'm gonna need more. A hell of a lot more. I will open this up soon. Don't you worry. This will be opened up and it will go all the way down here. But I need more wood, and while it's daytime, mustn't waste the time. We need to get more oak. Now, where do we want to go to get more oak? Honestly, now it's a pain in the ass to get over to here. Even though this is like the perfect place to get all the trees up. Okay, I guess that's made our mind up. We're gonna go the back end route. I don't feel like fighting those fools. See, these guys are jealous. They're trying to get in, but they can't. The only way they can get in is through the mountains. And I don't even think they can spawn there. They don't have the balls. You don't have the balls. Or should I say, you don't have the Dragon Balls. I'm trying to sound like Beerus for a second. This is actually a terrible place for me to get a crap ton of friggin' oak because of the birch heavy area. There's too much birch. Why is there so much birch wood here? You know what's gonna suck? Once I get to the point where I'm building the village soon, I'm gonna have to get rid of all of that birch, and I'm gonna have an excess birch influx of the birch storage. It's doing too much birch. I don't really like birch that much. Sure, it has uses in some departments, but it's very limited. And it's not really the best looking wood. It's not my most favorite wood. Not like spruce and dark oak. I like the darker wood better. The lighter wood doesn't look that good. When it comes to certain builds, darker wood looks better. Especially if you're trying to go for a mountain build like my base, or my manor at this point. Do I have a mansion at this point? Like, at what point can you consider a building to be a mansion? It has some, like, unique instances, but it's no ginormous, gangstuous, like, tall rooms and wide rooms. It's very cramped space, cozy kind of. It's not spacious. I mean, yeah, sure, the building is ginormous, gangstuous. There's a lot of rooms. Some rooms have purposes, some rooms don't. Some rooms are just there for decorum, like the dining room. We just eat on a go. We don't need a dining room, but it's just nice to have for decoration purposes. I was going to say decorum, but then my brain went to decoration. Decoration. You know what I mean, right? It's just nice rooms to have. It's just nice buildings. I mean, okay, sorry, I can understand that some people out there probably don't really care about having rooms like this. I'm literally just going out here grabbing a crap ton of materials to build this, and soon, well, not soon enough, thankfully, the next episode we're going to be building the basements, hopefully. Hopefully I can get this entire thing done with in one episode. I'm willing to go for 4 hours if I can. And if we do go to 4 hours, I'll probably finish the decoration in the next episode and then go straight over to the basement, which hopefully shouldn't take too long. Basement's going to require a lot more andesite, I think. I mean, don't forget, that's still a giant space to work with. And we also have to build a stairway going down. Right now we're focusing on up. So outside of the basement, we got to build a stairway going down. So that might take 2 episodes, depending. I'm going to need more wood than this. Are you fools gone? Tell me you're gone so I can go over and get myself more wood. It's almost nighttime though. Yeah, we could still, we could just like break into our fencing area if we need to. I do like the fact that we could really, I don't know, but I don't have to worry about my water running into something. Does cactus break when water is near it? Because we could probably water in from the cactus side. I don't know. Oh, okay, here, this is a good spot to grab trees from. I don't know how much of this I need. Way more than 2 stacks, that's for certain. Take your bets, folks. Take your bets. How many stacks of oak logs do I need to be able to fill in the entirety of this place? Oh, wait, I also need to grow some more spruce. Oh, that's easy. I should just need to go on ahead and get a bunch of spruce trees grown. Yeah, the roofs also need spruce trees, so even if we get all the oak that we need, we still need a bunch of spruce. What are you doing, cat? Oh god, why do I have to keep yawning? Yeah, I know, cat. You're sitting there scoffing, doing your thing. Oh god, how much do we need? How much more do we need? The amount of wood we need is insane. Oop, another one. Maybe trim some branches or something. Ah, couldn't get back in time. There wasn't enough momentum. Yep, trim some branches. Still not enough. Yeah, this one I'm gonna have to probably like slant off a bit. We'll see what happens. I don't exactly know what I plan on doing in that department yet. I probably will leave it as that. Cadillac. Oh wait, there's some trees here, right? I could cut these down. It's probably best to cut down these trees anyways, because when we do get to the point where we build the more of the house, we can get rid of these. We'll have these trees gotten rid of already, and then we'll be golden. Yeah, the exterior is going to be quite a hectic process. I mean, at the very least, that's like a large majority of the, Oh, I only got 2 spruce saplings. I need to babysit these 2 trees when I cut them down. Jeez, I didn't realize that. Now I'm gonna have to go into there. We'll see. With what I have, though, I don't think I have enough spruce to be able to get that siding built. What spruce do I have currently in this department? Only 1 there. Or 4, I mean. Look at the wrong one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get more of that. Alright, I'll just focus on the top side instead. I'm gonna go on ahead and get my hands on some dirt to use for scaffolding. Oh. I mean, yeah, I guess that does kind of make more sense. We got bamboo now, so why don't we use it? I think we have enough string to make what we need to make. I just gotta remember what we needed. I don't quite recall. Is the bamboo the more abundant resource, or is it the string? I'm gonna say it's the string. No. Oh wait, it could be this. Nope. Is it this? Nope. So it's the string that's more abundant. Unless I'm doing the stupid. Oops. Alright, so I don't recall. I don't remember at all. Scaffolding. Oh, actually, it's even easier. Wait, no. Get out of here. Oh, and it's 6? Oh, interesting. Okay, I'll make a couple. Why not? I was prepared to use up almost all my string. But thankfully, it wasn't that bad. And thankfully, we got a lot of bamboo. Thanks to the several bamboo forests we have found. Still annoyed about that entire endeavor, but whatever. Okay, here's our scaffolding. We now got scaffolding, which is great. At the very least, it'll be a hell of a lot easier for me to break down instead of having to go through the whole process. Breaking everything down. Alright, okay. Okay, let's go. Whoa. So, thankfully, we don't have to worry about scaffolding too much here. I'm going to use this for the interior parts, the ones that don't need to be shown. Whoops. So if I remember correctly, well, that's 3 by 3, so that's not going to be a good. Yeah, that's where the stairs are. So I'm going to put you here to make up this. I'm doing that instead of cobblestone because I'm getting to a point now where the cobblestone supply is going to be running low quite soon. I don't know how low. Hey, skeleton dude. You enjoying the view over there? Part of me should kind of have that be like a, flat variation where it shows that off the side, but I want that to be curved instead, Because why not? And this is only one roof. There's still more roofs to come. Whoops. Yep. Still so much more left. Has this grown? No. It's probably going to take some time to grow, but it's fine. So, as per usual, I guess similar to what we had in our house, actually. Yeah, I believe our bedroom has the same look, I think. Yeah. Curved, go into there, curved, go into there. Boom, bang, and that would be done. And then there's this. I don't know. I don't know what you're looking at. What do you mean I look for, cat? Well, I guess we know for a fact that this is going to be going out like so. Because the room is going to go here. I'll deal with that part later. I'm going to build the roof there once we've gotten to the, the portion. I'll build this up here since it'll be easier to do. So this is going to be like the... Well, yeah, we'll probably have like... We're probably going to have like other part of the roof there. This will probably be an expansion. We'll see. We'll see what happens. God, I don't even have enough to build that thing's roof. Oh, man, you have got to be kidding me. All right, I'm going to light this up for now, just to make sure that no mobs spawn here. Once we've gotten the flooring set here, that'll be set. This is going to utilize... I don't know. It's going to be mostly spruce, but I guess we're going to have the support pillars kind of like right here. And I guess having that end here with the support pillar here kind of makes more sense. So that'll work. Support pillar end here. Yeah, that's the only thing there. I guess it's fine to have that be here. Kind of go up like that, then go up like that. Again, I need to get spruce for that one. This won't be shown. I know that much for a fact. This is going to probably be covered up, and we'll most likely have spruce there. And there's our entryway into the arts and crafts room. With this entire thing needing spruce to cover up this entire point here, which kind of makes this pointless, because that means this is probably going... no, it still kind of makes it pointless, so I'll just get rid of this. I'll get rid of this, it'll save me some time. It'll probably go up to here. Actually, wait, no, that makes a hell of a lot more sense. What the hell am I doing? I'll still leave this here to have that, but I'll have this go here and do that, and that'll be that. It'll make this a hell of a lot easier. The other staircase, on the other hand, that's going to need that. I'll worry about this part later, although I know what this is going to be like. It's going to be like this going down. Like that. Same thing like that. Although, I should do it anyway, just because. That will probably be... I don't know. We'll see what happens. So I got scaffolding here. Oops. Wait, how's this going to work? There we go. All right, get me up. No, no. All right, get me up. Is this all the way up? I think. God. Okay, so can't do that, apparently. Can't shift, right? I forgot about that tidbit. Okay, that's the only good thing about... Wait, does that just go down? I'm not paying attention. I'm not paying attention enough to this. I can do that while I'm building that, actually. That's fine. Okay. No, wait, that still went. Yeah, I do say the scaffolding does make things a whole lot easier. Is that too much, or is that just enough? That's just enough. Alright, okay. Okay, I need more. Oh, what do I need more? Alright, break it. I gotta say, I don't know why I haven't done this sooner. That actually is perfect. Okay, alright. Yeah, we'll work on this room first. And then once we've gotten that done, we'll work on the other one. Lighting-wise, I got a bunch of iron, thanks to the iron expedition I went on, so we should be fine in that department. I'll double-check, actually. I'll double-check. I vaguely remember collecting a crap ton of iron. Okay. Should be all in here. Good, great, fantastic. Matter of fact, actually, crap, what was it again? 1 gets 8, and with 1 left over, so we need 8, so wouldn't 64 be better? Yeah. I'm just gonna make 64. And to make this easier on me, boom. I'll just go ahead and make more torches. Whoops. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just stash ye for a second. Okay, and now a lantern and more. There we go. Kind of like J.I. the way that works. My voice is cracking for some. Oh wait, we still got more. That's fine. I'll just put the rest in here for now. We got enough. Alright, let me grab my water bucket. And I'll be on my... Well, wait, actually, hold on. I want to make more torches. There we go. Okay, so we got a lot of lanterns now to work with, so now we don't have to worry about lanterns. Let's go out this way, so we have a nice view. I still like this. I still like this very much. I'm proud of this build. It's been a while since I've been able to build something this big and this detailed. I haven't really been able to get this far before. Oh, before. Since a long time ago, I should say. It's been a while. Now, what do I... Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot about that tidbit. Hey, I get to go through the greenhouse, though, and grab my bone meal. Even that looks cool behind green glass. And it's like the greenhouse is like connected, like somewhat, so to speak, off of here. It's like it's not fully a part of the building. It's like it was like placed down there, and it's like drilled into the side of the building so that it, the roof stayed on, with support beams from the other side of the roof connecting to the other side. Oh, there's that. Okay, good. I'm going to have to babysit this, though, because we have no saplings, and that's not good. Wait a minute, why am I vaguely remembering a taiga? That actually might be a better way for me to get a crap ton of this stuff. Instead of just having to wait for a bunch of trees to grow, I can just go over to that taiga and get what I need. I know where it is, too. Somewhere in that direction. Wait, no, that direction. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It sucks that most of this is going to be turned into, how you say, planks? stairs? Yeah, stairs. Planks and then stairs. And I'm hoping I can make up for it with at least getting some of this done with. Cadillac, you're just sitting up on a box with your eyes closed. You're very confident with your balance on what should be a wobbly object. You don't understand how wobbly that object is, Cat? No? Shade? Cat? Okay, you're not even paying attention, you're sleeping. I don't even think you know what that means, those words I said to you. Okay, there's the saplings. I'm gonna try to get more growing off to the side. What? I thought, oh, I didn't pick you up apparently. I'll try to get more growing off to the side. Actually, we can get this one grown. Give me the damn slaplings. Oh, good, great. I wasn't expecting you to grow immediately. That's perfect. Well, that's perfect now, isn't it? Alright. Give me more wood. Is there any creepers nearby? I didn't really check over the edge here. Now we're fine. And even if we're not fine, we have a knockback 1 sword, so we can knock him out of the park. That's right. Knock him out of the park. I don't think I can do his voice right now. I'm gonna try. I'm too tired. Matter of fact, thirsty too. Let me get a drink of Pepsi. Ah, yes. Alright, awesome. Continuing. Okay, more saplings are growing. That's good. I gotta babysit these trees, unfortunately, because I am running low on saplings. Technically speaking, if we can get 12, we got ourselves some. What's the word I'm looking for? What the hell? Hold on. How did that grass somehow manage to turn to potsholes? Damn it! How are you doing this? Wait a minute. Zoop. I hope this is enough. There we go. Give me that. Did I grab the other one? I don't know. That's fine. Woo! Scaffold up to get the trees. Break that down. Yeah, we should definitely start using these more often. They are so freaking useful. Ah, good, great, okay. We made a huge profit off these trees. See, we'd get a hell of a lot more of this stuff if we'd actually collect them. You're not supposed to go that way. You're supposed to go up here. Any more? Did I collect saplings? I was not paying attention. Seems like it. Let's see. Okay, I don't see any saplings growing here yet. Okay, get over here. There we go. There we go. That's what we need. That's what we need. More saplings. Okay, we got a lot of saplings here. Maybe we can get another one. In the meantime, though, I'm going to grow more of these. A decent bit apart from each other. Grow on here. The idea here is to have just basically one of these and taking up the entirety of this area. So I'll expand it a little bit in this direction. Do we have 2 more saplings to utilize? 2 more? Anywhere? Anywhere where saplings drop. Okay, well. I guess Yurius is not gonna drop. That's fine. We got a lot. Almost 3.5 stacks right there. Alright, cool. Great. Fantastic. We got a significant amount. We'll make do with what we've got. I guess first things first, we're going to utilize this. Before we go and do this, I don't have any of that, so I couldn't middle click it. So this is taking up the entirety of this area. Right here. So you saw how this is like, correct? Oh, just look at this. That's what it's going to be like. All across the edge. Which makes sense. Due to the way this is like. Right here. At this exact date, at this exact time, I should also make sure that I do this, because of obvious reasons. Yeah, actually, let me get the walls done with first. And it makes more sense to do the walls. Alright, give me this. Well, do I want any more expansion here? If we were to build it here, then that means that would... No, because the roofing would just go up to here. Yeah, actually, hold on. Hold on, that's better. That's a hell of a lot better. I'll have this part be that. This way, the arts and crafts room increases by a bit. And, of course, you got a hell of a lot more space to work with. I mean, this is just the rim. So, I guess what I need to do is just get rid of this. And then do this. And there you have it. The roofing here is going to be a little bit different, of course. Now I'll have to figure out what it's going to look like. But, all in all, that's what we need. That's what we're here for. Just to get this built like so. Also, this is a bit strange looking because we're not using that anymore, but it'll work. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. What are you worrying about? It'll be fine. And now that I'm up here, I might as well do this. Wait. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So, you. That's right. You. W. I'll cover this up. Okay, good. I still got more. And this brush got the ending point. I haven't figured out what I want to do here, but material-wise. But it's fine. If we're going to be working on the walls now, might as well do it now. Are you? Yeah, you're here. Alright, cool, great, fantastic. There we go. Let's call some. I still got decent amount. But hey, this is just filling in the rest of this area. At the very least, it's using up all of what needs to be used up. And you end here, and you will end here. Awesome, great. Yeah, I'll leave this open, maybe even have this kind of go over to... okay, for a second I thought I saw a zombie there. No, it's just a cactus. Yeah, have this go over the edge here. We'll worry about that in a bit. In a minute. Think about maybe putting that here for that. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I guess we could do this. Why the hell not? At the very least, it uses up all of this. All of what needs to be used up. I technically don't need to have frames here. That one doesn't matter because it's not being shown. I know I used to do that in the past where I was like, no, it's gotta be shown, but now I'm gonna kind of like hold off on that a bit. So, unlike, you know, that area over there, this is going to be open. It's going to be another archway. It's going to look cool. With that being said, light it up. Light it up. We're on fire. Oh! Just imagine. That's how the song went. And I guess this can also be opened a bit, and maybe glass blocks or something. We'll see what happens. Oh, right. Okay. Right. I can do this now. Get rid of this. Get some of my cobblestone stairs and slabs back. And we can finish this portion up. This will be opened up. Don't you worry. It will be opened up. I will have glass blocks here, making up a majority of this. Cover this up with this. And then we'll do this. Oh, right. I need to turn that into that, right. Okay, we only need like 3. Although we might need more, but I'm trying not to go too overboard right now. Let me just put this up here. Grab the damn thing. Okay, good, good, great. That means we don't need this. And there we go. So we know what this is going to be like. I'm going to cover this up. Oops. I need to make more. That's fine. I'm going to do this first. Easier. Now. Ooh. We're gonna have to get another pickaxe, you know. Ugh. I'm gonna have to go get diamonds at some point. Because I believe I'm running dangerously low on diamonds, which is not good. Not good for my tools. My tools need to remain in peak condition. I can't go back to iron tools after having used diamonds for so long. So while I'm doing this, I have to keep track of my diamond pick. Make sure it's not too low. Like, seriously. If that thing breaks, it's gonna be a pain to get another one. Perfectly. Probably get so many failures in between, too. Alright, so, I'm gonna need more of that. Annoyingly enough. Right. I mean, I was always prepared for needing to need. I don't know how I would say that. It doesn't matter. So the flooring would be here. What would you be? Could you be that? Maybe. Let me see, actually. We know the flooring's gonna be there. I guess you could be that. And with you here, and then have a slab here, or stairs here, and then here, or okay, wait. It's gonna be here and here, then that's probably not needed. And I'm going to need more. It never ends. It just never ends. Okay, well, I'm going to go on ahead and just place what I can place, at the very least. Make what I can make, place what I can place. We know that this is going to be like this. Oh yeah, there's also that. Can't forget about that. That's another thing. I kind of don't want this to be like this. Yeah, no. See, the thing is that isn't opened enough to allow for us do that. What, how to, what? Okay, whatever, it's fine. So that's gonna be that. And, of course, I gotta remember it. Well, this area is slightly different. Crap, okay. Get out, get in. Can I really not put that there? Seriously? Who would have thought you couldn't put this block on other blocks? It's fine, I could just do this. Yeah, and then I could, nope. And I could just break this all down, but not after I figured out where the light needs to go. Let's see. Here. And, well, hold on, where is this? So yeah, that's in the middle of that, and we'll put it here. Ah, perfect. Okay, that's where we went. Yeah, because you're over that, so you don't really need lighting here. Of course, I could. Wait, hold on. I gotta remember because it's been. Hey, spider! Sawyer. Yeah, wait, actually, let's do this first, shall we? Let's just focus on the ceilings before we focus on lighting first. That's lighting and decoration. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to decorate this place. The 9th power. No doubt about it, this area is gonna have to be decorated. Crap. Since this is a ceiling, this is important for me to figure out which way this went. That's not helpful. Well, I guess we're going to figure out what the light looks like now. Right, it went inwards. That's what we use. Trapdoor and fence. Okay, cool. I'll just grab those and make sure I have them ready when I need them. Unless I don't have any. Which is also another case. Fences. Hey, I have one. And I don't have enough of that. I could just make some. Why not? I'm going to need more anyway, so I might as well. Okay, you fool. You didn't do what I want you to do. I'm glad I went on a giant iron expedition, though, because now I got a lot of lanterns. A lot of lanterns to use to light the area up. I like the lanterns better. I don't like torches littering the entirety of my base. And besides, who doesn't like a good-looking, base? With lanterns and no torches outside of areas that are supposed to be areas where you're supposed to have a crap ton of torches. Like caves and whatnot. The wrong tool, you fool. Trying to waste my pickaxe even further, I see. Alright, here and here. It's a bit off, but I think it'll do. Unless I want to increase, because now that I got a lot more lanterns, I could just increase the lighting a bit more. This makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah, we could just do that. And because of the way this is set... Oops, spider. Hey, how's it going, bro? You like the house? You enjoying the view? There's gonna be more nature in here, but, you know... This is what it is so far. I hope you like it, because you can't get in. You can't get in! Yeah, these spiders, they don't get it. They don't understand. They don't understand the arts of fine dining and breathing. Without those very few skills, these spiders... Wait, if this is a hallway, we should probably go with hallway rules. Which is via every rim, not quadrant. Oh, it's raining. Wonderful. Wonderful. Great. Fantastic. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. What do you mean? It's terrible. No, it's fine. I'm hungry. Okay, so while I'm here, nice bright light, mayhaps. I mean, it only serves to light the area up a little bit more. Other than that, it doesn't really serve that big of a purpose. I can light this area up and we can get rid of this. Here we go. Almost all the lighting is set. There's still a little bit more. Well, only wait for me to get over to the other side. Well, we could take the easier way out. There we go. Alright, I need to get more oak wood. What time is it? Okay, cool. I hear zombies. Oh, it's underground. Underground zombies. Cool. Great. Fantastic. Okay. Where do I want to go? Let's see. This would have to be the way. God dang it. Would you freaking enemy stop taking my shish? Why are you angry? So what? It's raining. It's still daylight. You want to die? I thought we were going to be friends. Oh, are you done? Are you done being a dick? Okay, he was just slightly agitated because my roof was a bit more darker than he expected it to be. Told him a pretty dark joke about his mother. I guess. I'm not going to name tag that spider. Because then we're going to have to probably kill him later because he's going to be a nuisance while we're trying to build and whatnot, and I'd just rather not. It's a waste of a name tag, you know. Oh god, I need so much more. It's like insane just how much more I need. It's like... And somehow I get the feeling I'm going to have to go diamond hunting. I might have to make a side mission at some point and get myself a personal strip mine in my own home. Going off of the, the stone mine that we haven't even used because the amount of landscaping we've been doing has given us all the stone we can ever ask for. Although now that the stone has finally been put to use, well, let's just say that we're going to need to, finally put that stone mine to use, or stone farm use. And by use, I mean we're gonna probably build a strip mine. I know, like almost 40 episodes in, and we haven't even built like a permanent strip mine off of our base. Only off of the cave systems, and even so, that's just like, I don't know. Okay, still got a lot of durability left. 700. This is really the only best way for me to get a bunch of oak. Just find an area where it's only small trees, no large ones. Large ones like this are somewhat okay, yeah, because I don't have to cut so much just to be able to get what I need. But, you know, the other one, kind of not really what you want to see. Ooh, I'm actually curious to see what this building looks like from afar. I can't wait to see. I'm going to keep mining until nighttime's about to encroach upon us. Yeah, look at all this. And we have no easy way to get over to here. Oh well, c'est la vie. The price we have to pay if we want to have a nice build. Of course, we could obviously just have a pathway over here, but... Although, even so, I mean, let's be honest, we're probably still going to be destroying forests and cutting down so many trees because it's so much quicker. We don't have to wait for trees to grow, and we don't have to wait for saplings to dissipate, or leaves to dissipate. We can get everything we need right at our, well, not fingertips, from a mile's distance. Okay. These are good numbers. And we used up a decent amount and finished up a large majority of that particular part of the room. So I feel like we're making good headspace here. That's a lot. That is a lot. And I will say this. We need more than a lot. but we might have enough to at least finish the hallways. We might be a little bit short if we do the arts and crafts room, especially now that I expanded upon it by another quadrant going one direction. We can use that somewhat as a storage area, maybe. No, don't cut that down. You cut a branch down. Hey, pig, how's it going? Hey, pig. Hey, pig. I did not mean to do that. I am sorry, Shovel. Hey, pig. Oh, I forgot about this. How's it going, pig? Look at that dome building in the distance. It looks like this research center, a game, kind of, so to speak. Scientific game. We have created plant life that consumes all living mobs within the air. Okay, I'm gonna make some space here. I didn't think I was going to reach maximum inventory space. One more tree. I swear if this isn't enough oak, I'm going to be infuriated. Look at it. And you can even see the greenhouse kind of coming off of it, and a bit of the other part of the house, the main house, alongside the nether temple off to the side. And just wait, there's going to be a giant cocoa tree there too, after we've landscaped a whole bunch of landscaping. Oh god, the amount of landscaping. It's too much. We could just go down the mountain route, couldn't we? Well, unless there's some powdered snow, but in case there's powdered snow, I'm gonna get this out. Hey, snow, look at that. Okay, this is flat. I don't think we have to worry about powdered snow here. Maybe? Okay, flat still. Wait, could I... no, I couldn't. Well, I can do this. I can do this. Just run, look up, keep your eyes out for creepers. Okay, we're good. Back into the safety of me home. Also, my steak supply is running low, so why don't I go on ahead and grab it? Okay. Damn it. Oh, wait. Let me put away this bone meal. I'm just taking up inventory space now, isn't it? Yeah, I think the axolotl is going to reside within the big river in that area there. And the fish will be safe separated from the axolotl. Unless the axolotl jumps out of the river and then makes its way over to the fish. But it shouldn't. It seriously shouldn't. That'd be a dick move if it did. I mean, how would you feel if a killer decided to, jump out? Oh, this is kind of wasting that now, isn't it? Oh wait, no, you idiot! You fool! You foolish fool! Which is foolish? It's supposed to be here. And here. This part's left untouched. Except for this doing a curve. That's not a curve. There we go. That's nice. And this... oh. I guess we can leave that open. There we have it. Nice. There's still this side that we have to figure out what the hell we're gonna do here. I guess I could do this. Put this damn bucket out of my inventory. Alright. I'm partially going off key so YouTube doesn't copyright claim me, because obviously they don't understand the difference between certain things and certain other things, and kind of frustrating sometimes when Wet Hands somehow manages to get copyright claim despite the fact that it's being played in-game. And humming a song to a game would clearly mean they've broken rules of some sorts. Yeah, this area is going to be a bit tricky. I don't know, unless I were to do something... Because that lights up most of it. Unless I were to put it here instead. Oh, no, that wouldn't work. I'd have to do this to fit that and clear that up like so. Yeah, I have it there. It covers up most of this. And, this, maybe? We could do this. Maybe even put like a table here or something. We'll see. Okay, good. The rain finally freaking stopped. Alright, so most of this area here has been taken care of. Yeah, I only got one dark oak stair, so I can't do the thing that I want to do. Okay. Alright. Well, this area should obviously be cleared up. Same with this. Yeah, okay. Let me place down this thing right here, right now. I'm going to need more than that. Definitely a hell of a lot more than that. I'll make what I can for now. And, well, you know what? There. That'll work. That'll be better. And I could do this for that. Because I can't really do anything else in that department. So this area will kind of be left a bit more open. And this area right here... Oh, right. Oof. Forget about that tidbit. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. Also, you gotta be here. You gotta be here. You need to be right here as well. Oh, wait, no. No, you need to be here. There's still so much left, though, so we're barely anywhere close to getting done with this. But it's fine. All for the sake of decoration. You can't really be a good decorator if you don't exhaust all of your resources. I'm going to need to get slabs anyway, so I might as well make some slabs. Why not? Slab that up. Let's do this. Let's do that. And I'm going to put this away for now because I'm working on the staircase. Then this, and then that. I think here should be even, I think. Oh wait, no. This part, most likely going to be this. Let me think. Yeah, and if anything, that should do that. With a nice staircase here, we're gonna have the staircase down here, we're gonna have like a fenced area here. Fenced area up here, and then yes, of course. Actually, yeah, we can just have this also be that. Yes. And there. So now we got this. There's going to be an area here. Meaning I need to turn some of you into this. Not a lot. I have a lot of space anyways to have a lot be turned into ye. Oh, also. There we go. Cool. There's a nice open area, just for more decorations and stuff, you know. We could also have something here. But to be honest with you, I don't know what else we'd have here. Could be anything, really. So... Right. Alright. So, I need to make more of this stuff. More fencing. At the very least, get the fencing in. You know, I'm gonna definitely be needing way more than this for the entirety of the build. But for now, that worked. This one's going to be interesting, to say the least. Unless we were to have lights kind of hanging off of here. Well, okay, right. Wait. Hold up. Well, first things first. Let's do this. Yes, of course. Nice little walkway here. Okay. Next up on our agenda, more of this. I'm going to need way more of this. Now I'm going to open this up. Okay, so let's make sure we keep track of that. That's alright, folks. This is going to be expanded upon. This is most likely going to be, well, I'm not sure actually. Spruce? I feel like it should be dark oak. It should be oak. Because it kind of does match a bit with this, you know? We'll see what happens. But I want to do this now. Yeah, some of the lighting here kind of is going to encroach in on this area. Still doing good? Okay, good. Try not to use this as much. Oh yeah, I also gotta deal with that, don't I? No, go all the way down. That cobblestone is a lost cause now because it couldn't just come down here and be a nice little cobblestone. I'm gonna need to get more sticks as well, so why don't I use this to get the sticks I need? A little bit more sticks. Just to make some room, and then I'm going to make more of these. I probably didn't need to make that much, but it's fine. Wait, you fool. Or forget. And I'm gonna go with this. Yeah, we can go with that, actually. Because it's supposed to be like this nice little, you know, branching off point. Where essentially it's like a lip looking over the arbor area. That's why I'm questioning if I should have, you know, slabs here or not. Because if we just have a fence there and no slab, it'll still look pretty cool. Okay, that covers up this portion. Now I place all of this down. And I guess we're going to try to figure out where everything needs to go. Question mark. I know I'm going to need a hell of... Wait, actually, I have some space here now to make this stuff. I'm not going to make too much. Oh, I do need some. Is that good? We'll see. So put this stuff here. Blend in quite nicely. Yeah, I know the reason why we won't have slabs here. Maybe carpeting. Probably brown carpeting. I'll have to set up the cocoa bean farm. Because the only thing I have to worry about with brown carpeting is being able to go over this. Was there something else? I can't help but feel that there was another archway that I'm missing and I'm forgetting. I guess there's not. Who cares? For now, this'll do. And I have, like, literally no space for anything. Damn, okay. Well, I'm going to turn all of this into this because it's clear that I need more of it. More of this stuff. Okay, I'll place that down. I'll get more. We got more growing, thankfully. Interesting. Future parity. Nice. Okay, I gotta light the middle portion up as per usual. At the very least, this part doesn't matter too much. I wonder if the lighting here is actually lighting this up more. It does seem like it. So make this area seems a hell of a lot brighter during the day. It's so cool. Okay, let's see. I have like no inventory space. No inventory space whatsoever. Oh. Right. I forgot about this tidbit. I can do this now. Nice. Okay, cool. Great. I hope I have enough for this. Because knowing me, I don't have enough for what I need. I'm not gonna have enough. At least for this. I know I don't have enough for that. I have at least 2 stacks. Crap. I forgot about that. Get me up here. I'll just do this. And hope that I don't have to worry about this too much. Okay, get me up. Up more. Up 1 more. Okay, can I go up? Can I go up? Must I really do that? Isn't there a way I can... Okay, go further. I think you go out that far. Oh, I forgot I can't do that. Unless I don't fall, I want to test it on over the precipice. While I'm over the precipice, I don't want to test... Oh. Okay. I'll be back. I will get enough for what I need. I'm gonna need more anyways. I know it shouldn't matter. Man, it feels so weird entering in from that angle for some reason. I don't know why. Actually, this might be a good time to place some of my cobblestone stuff away. Ow, didn't need it. I don't need it on me right now, so now would be a good time to put it away. I'll exit out through the cellar door. Cellar, I don't know if you can call that a cellar. There's the trees. I can't wait to see the area be littered with a whole bunch of spruce trees. Spruce trees as far as the eye can see down there. Obviously, we'd still be using them to cut down and get a bunch of spruce if we need it. Chances are the entirety of the village is being made entirely out of spruce. Maybe spruce and dark oak. Why is my brain blanking on this? Yeah, because spruce and dark oak like goes together quite well. But what about dark oak and spruce? It would make the villagers' buildings a bit more like prominent. Shows more to the building. Can I get enough saplings to complete this? No. Get another thing going? That'd be great. How long have we been recording? Damn, 2 hours. I know this is going to take ages, though. I was prepared for it, and I hope you all were too. On my back. Anyways, close that. Okay, we at least got enough for 1 more there. I'll leave that like that. I'm hoping this is enough, cat. I really do. It's funny how, like, before I was thinking about leaving this be like, you know, its own thing, then I decided to connect it in my mind, and now it's connected. Oh yeah, there's also that down there. So even if we do complete this roof, we still need to do that down there, and we definitely don't have enough for the bottom portion yet. Okay, can I do this? There we go. The roof is at least going to get lit up. And that's all that really matters. Oh my god, can I please relax? Stop yawning. Or better yet, stop failing to yawn. Watch your ass, cat. I see you there. Okay. But I have a stack left. I thought I had more. God dang, I gotta go get more freaking oak again. And we haven't even completed this yet. I'm disappointed. Come on, go this way for me. Which probably a million times easier. Oh yeah, I definitely don't have enough to fill this entire row up. Why is this the case? Oh my god, I still need so much more oak. I cut down so many trees, is that not enough to appease ye? Damn it. Look at it. Oh, look at it all. I only have enough to fill in these small slots right here. God dang it, honey. Well, back to deforesting a forest, I guess. I've already done so much in the deforestation process. Can I please do something else? Like landscaping. Ah, yes. Y'all like landscaping? Too bad we're not gonna landscape. I know, disappointed you all. That happens. Okay, so I can do that. I still don't like it. I'm gonna do this. Because I gotta go over here and do this, and do that, and do this, and yeah. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, okay. Damn it. Why are you like this? Can't you just stay on top end? Damn it! Alright, break this. I'm gonna have to go down here. Oh my god, please just yawn. Damn it. Don't you hate it when that happens? Why is that so irritating? I don't get it. Okay, we can at the very least finish this crap off here. Well, at the very least, we should hopefully have... Okay, why do I feel like we don't have enough for this department? This is just a lengthy-ass freaking hallway. A glorified, lengthy-ass hallway. That's basically what it is. God damn it, you freaking crafting table. How could you? Alright, let's calm down for a second. Maybe that's what that is. We're hyperventilating. I don't know, I can't tell. There we go. It's just a lot of work. Just think of it as Bob Ross out there painting. He puts a lot of time and effort, and we're gonna put a lot of time and effort into our building. Okay, can I clear this, or is it going to be too dark? That's a little bit dark. We might have some form of lighting here, or we can have chain lights. That would work perfectly for something like this, and we actually have the iron for it, so why the hell not? I'm gonna need to get more oak logs, though, so... Oh, hey, Ironman. Are you downstairs? Probably downstairs. Anyway, we're gonna go down to our basement, grab some chains, or make some chains. I have to say, we don't have any chains we can utilize. And we're probably gonna sleep the night away. Yeah, we don't have any chains. Oh, but we have a lot of this, so that's good. Just get some chains built, you know? How many? I don't know, 12. That'll work. I can yawn again, but I'm calm. I thought I found the trick. Alright, how are we doing here? 49. Miner, 49er. I should have some glass blocks here. Yeah, I only have okay, I have enough glass blocks for this. So I'm gonna have to either smelt some sand or collect some sand. Either way, sand is in the equation. Sand? Okay, that's not enough sand. Well, it's fine. Ah, look at that. Man, that looks so cool. You go here and you have like this opened area. It's not quite done just yet, but oh boy, it looks cool. Okay, alright. This means I'm going to have to go up. Mine you out. Put a chain here and light it up. Do the same to you. Chain, light it up. Good, great, fantastic. Give me my scaffolding. My scaffolding, boy. Give me it before I have a heart attack. Oh God, it's too late. Okay. Yeah, that won't be in the way at all. Yes, there we go. The area is a tiny bit brighter. Not too bright, but enough to make it so it's not, you know, dreary and dark. I can also do this. Separate it a bit like so. Oh. Nice. Keeps this area all nice and lit up. I'm curious, actually. Oh, wait, no. That's like this, so we can't really test it. Although... no, it's fine. It's fine. But for symmetry's sake, it's not fine. Alright, I'm gonna get the scaffolding before they despawn. Okay, trapdoors. I should have enough to make the trap, at least for this side, a trapdoor. Oh, but that means I'm gonna have one left over. That's not very good at all. Now you may be thinking, man, we're making some pretty good progress. Yes. This is some good progress, isn't it? And you forget the fact that we got this entire area here that we have to put a roof on. The thing is, I don't know exactly what I want to do to this area. This area is probably going to have, like, you know, the regular old, like, what do you call it area, and then it's going to probably open up here. Or it's probably going to be, you know, deep like this, go like that, and it curves up. And then that, we'll see what happens. So I gotta get more wood. Obviously, I'm gonna leave through the scenic route. And just take a look at the lights up there. It's so cool. Been cooler now, we got lanterns there. The tree is full of lanterns, but it kind of makes sense. Nail things in there. I'm still going to need more of this, and I'm going to need to exit out of the one end to get what I need to get. So, drink time. 5:14 a.m. Thankfully, we're off this weekend, so we're fine. We're golden. We're going for an extra long episode. Maybe, we'll see. I need glass. Zoop. Okay, here I go. This is the best place I can go to get all the wood that I need. Remember when this used to be a forest? Now it's going to be a birch forest soon. With some tall, tall oak trees around. Oh boy. Oh crap. Out there collecting more wood. Hangs a lumberjack and he's okay. Oh hey, bee! How's it going? I can't do the. I don't have the oomph that he does. What you doing, cat? What is it are you doing, cat? At least I could have sworn I saw a bee. Did I see a bee? I thought I saw a bee, but now I'm unsure if I saw a bee. Hey there, sheep. Man, sheep, you won't believe the amount of stuff that I've been building. And this area over here is quite big. I probably built something here, but I don't know. I don't know if I have any. I don't have any other plans outside of the ones that I have planned. Outside the village, and then mayhaps a temple for lava sheep. The one character who's been with us since the first episode, but has yet to been given much of a role in the series. Which makes sense. Why would a sheep have a role in a series made entirely for the cat? The ROTC cat, that is. Oh, I just realized something. I have only 3 diamonds. Okay, well, I guess what I could do is use 2 diamonds to repair one of the tools that I have on me. The axe seems like the most likely tool to not need, what do you call it? The axe repairs right now. The pickaxe needs it because we need to get a strip mine going to get a bunch of diamonds. So. Preferably one off of our base. Although I have no clue how long that's going to take. With the strip mine, we're going to have like multiple different areas that we have to like build upon. So, we have to get a place for iron. Like, I think 16 is the perfect place for us to set up a strip mine for iron. And then we gotta get one for diamonds, which, as per usual, the bottom is the perfect place. How long have we been recording so far? 2.5 hours. Okay, cool, great, fantastic. 3 hours of just trying to build this entire freaking structure. Lengthy as all hell. Alright, it's fine though. Because we need to try to speed up the season 2 bit, so having some prolonged episodes don't hurt. Wonder where we are in the map department. Mapping department right here. Ah, we're hitting a waterfall. Interesting. A little mini waterfall. I wish there were more waterfalls like that throughout the area. But alas, they don't put waterfalls in, and I don't know why. I don't know why you just can't have overground lakes that are larger. Even if they don't make sense geographically, just to have a waterfall there. Or lily of the valley. It would seem. It doth thou seems. Yes. Anyways. I heard a skeleton. At least I think I heard a skeleton. Yeah, I heard a skeleton. Thankfully, though, we are above ground and he's below ground. Man, if 5 stacks isn't enough, I'm going to scream. The national anthem. At the top of my lungs. You know, just to be safe, we're gonna go for 6 stacks. Oh, look at that in the distance. Oh, look at my... honestly, I don't know the words to it. My memory is not, you know, pertaining to the words of that. Hey, B! I did see a B. Oh, shocker, American don't remember the national anthem. But I can remember most Crush 40 songs from Sonic the Hedgehog, or songs from Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Oh my god, stop yawning. Yeah. Okay. Alright, okay. I'm gonna go for 6 stacks then. Yeah, I have to talk a bunch. Try to keep up commentary. But by talking a bunch, I have to yawn a bunch. I feel my eyes going. Slowly but surely. Even after I've completed this, I still have to do the upload process. Oops. Yeah, let's try to go a little bit more inwards, inland. Oh, there's a beehive. Ah, good. Okay. More bee honey. I don't have shears and I don't have inventory space anyway, so I'm not gonna bother. Okay. It's every 5. This is not 5, and I'm disappointed. I guess I'll just leave a wood here. I'll leave those bees untouched for now. So, yes, 6 stacks. 6 stacks should be enough, right? Theoretically speaking, it should be enough. I don't really have a whole lot of that. I don't want to use that all yet in case. I mean, I do have the trees growing, but that means I have to mine the trees, so I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I'll just take the mountain path again. Mountain path's a bit easier. And yeah, we just gotta try to avoid the areas that are covered snow. And we'll run across here so we don't have to deal with creepers, potentially. Okay, we're good. Where's my axolotl at? Yeah, I don't know where the axolotl's at. I guess it doesn't matter right now. Hey, there he is. Hey, axolotl, how's it going? I see you're enjoying the scenery. Yeah, you should be. As you should. Okay, I'm at the very least going to finish this first, obviously. Ooh, okay, good. Get me up here and finish this off. Okay, and did you what, mate? You best come back up here and pick that dirt up. But we's gonna have some problems once I'm done doing this. You better pick that up, son. That's all I'm saying. I guess this guy's just gonna be here then, huh? No. Don't. Don't you dare. Don't you dare interrupt my building process. You're already being a nuisance, and you haven't even been here for like 5 seconds. Okay. So, oops. God damn it. We used up a stack here. No, you idiot. This. Follow along the lines, place you here, go up here, place you here, and okay. Good, great, fantastic. Alright. I'm gonna have to deal with that crap soon enough. That's the one thing I worry about with Endermen coming in here and taking our shish. Or placing shish. We'll occasionally see random blocks all over the place. This the hell out of here. Zoop. And okay. Here we go. Turning it all into this. Not much I can do. Gotta turn it all into this. God damn it. Okay, alright. That takes care of that. Whew. Okay. I can get rid of these now, I think. Yeah. A little bit dark here, but that's fine. There's probably gonna be some decorum here. Freaking douchebag with his dirt block. I'll put this in the chest. I'm gonna need more spruce, though. Oh wait, no, chest's over here. Do I have any extras? Yeah, I know I don't. I'm gonna have to get more. Yeah, I really wish you would get the hell out of here. Wait, what am I doing? It's gonna go like this. Up to here. Probably gonna end up here, actually. Do that. Yeah, we're gonna have a door here that will lead us out to what will soon be the tree farm. It's gonna be this giant 20 by 10 quadrant area. 20 in this direction, 10 in that direction. I'm not gonna lie. After we finish the cocoa bean farm setup, there's still going to be a hell of a lot more. A hell of a lot more left for us to do. In the landscaping department, that is. Just because we finished this portion up doesn't mean that that's it. Trust me when I say that the amount of stuff that we're going to need to acquire is going to be off the charts. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be quite arduous. So I hope you're prepared. We're probably going to have to get the strip mine built before we can fully start doing what we need to do. I'll leave this part opened, I guess. I think kind of, what's what I'm looking for? Go into it a bit. I don't know, you know what I mean? Just, we're gonna have the spruce go into it a bit more. God damn it. Alright, so I need more spruce, of course, obviously, but that's all of the oak. My God, finally, the oak. The oak has been just such a freaking pain in the ass. Yeah, I'm gonna do this for this area. Light this area up a lot more. What are you looking at, cat? Me in pain. Yeah, this area will have to be dark for a bit, but that's fine. That's fine. As we go on ahead and put the rest of the lighting here. The only one that we're not totally too sure about is this. Get rid of the lighting here, and you've gotten yourself literally the bare minimum of lighting right here. So, I guess we could do this, actually. Yeah. I'll put it here. And we'll have a light here. And we'll have one over here as well. Why not? Considering how big this is, it makes sense that we'd have this set up like this, right? Man, this is big. Way bigger than I really originally thought it was going to be. Which means this is going to be even bigger. That's fine. Decorations, much wider area to use stuff in. Oh god, another one that needs extensive lighting. I guess for now I can put it here. Okay. Let this sleep. Good. Then cut down another spruce tree. And hope that's enough for what we need. What the hell? Why'd you make that laugh? Okay, that's just a car driving outside. Why'd you make that laugh? That was a creepy laugh. Don't ever make that laugh ever again. What the fuck? I know that was the axolotl because that's the only thing new that my brain can connect would make a noise like that. It literally just giggled. Axolotls can't giggle. At least I don't think they can. Why did you do that? You didn't have to do that. Okay. So now that that nightmare fuel is over, I'm going to shoot a creeper. Oh gosh, just yawn. Alright, there's the experience. Give me it. I feel like I hear steps. Okay, could you guys shoot yourself instead? Or do that. How the hell did you not die from that? But that guy did. Well, he probably took some fire damage. Anyone out here? Creepers? Otherwise? Okay. Okay, this tree looks tall enough. Let's try it out. Oh my god, I'm sorry folks. I'm yawning so much. Literally the only way I can take a very deep breath. Also, I'm not breathing as much as I should. Focusing on talking a bunch. Also thanks to all this yawning, I'm getting congested now, so that's great. That's fantastic. Part of me might just finish up on the whole, what do you call it, aspect. Yeah, actually that's a pretty good idea. Get the entirety of the basement, should I? Should I not? I don't really know. I'll go in through this direction instead. Walk around the base in multiple different ways. Yeah, because right now I got congestion and it's annoying and I don't know why it's doing that. And now it's making it more difficult to breathe. Alright, well. It's fine. We can make it work. We can deal with it. Alright, so first things first. Even though shouldn't really be focusing on lighting, since that's not the main thing that we are focusing on. I'm going to do this. I'm going to fill this area with light. Of course. And there we go. Leave that area untouched. Probably going to have something there. Alright. Give me... I already filled this in, right? Yeah. Give me more of these slabs right here. Go on now, give it to me. Nice slabs. Or stairs, I mean, not slabs. Okay, alright. Oh, and let's not forget to do this. Don't use up everything. We gotta use this stuff for what it needs to be used for. God, and the freaking arts and crafts rooms is big, or just as big as this freaking room. It doesn't end, doesn't it? I'm probably gonna need more, aren't I? Well, like I said before, the amount that we need here is not that bad. I'm going to do this. And this. That's not what I want you to do. I guess I could do that, for that part at least. Because this is going to also be this. Oh, wait. Oh, I guess that's just going to be this then, huh? Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. What are you doing? Oh, wait. Oh, I guess that has to do this then. And then this is going to do this. Nope, not that. Or instead of wasting these materials, I could just do this. And then this. And then this. There. Or we could, instead of using that, we could just use... No. Wrong one. This. Okay, alright. There we go. Need more though, unfortunately, so let's make more. You didn't make more, you just misclicked. Like the fool you are. We did the same thing we did with that one hallway in this direction. Oh my god, I just wish I could stop. Yeah, it's just non-stop yawns now at this point. Okay, alright. I'm gonna grab this. So that covers this. This area is lit up. I think because of the wind of the dome over here, it's even more lit up than before. Look at it, it looks so much nicer. Well lit, open, spacious area. We could probably have a lot of decoration here. There could probably be some addition should be added onto here and expand upon this and have a thicker hallway leading over to the apiary. More decorations here, more stuff here, just straight up decorations. Alright, okay. Now, what time is it? Okay. I am going to break out. I need to do some math in my head for a second. That's 6. Okay, so that's 30. All right, I'm going to go down here and grab some sand so I don't have to go all the way over to the desert to get some sand. It's not going to take that long. Let's go down here, collect some sand down below. Shouldn't take too long thanks to our high level efficiency. I don't need much. I only need 30 to finish up the entire thing, but I do want to try to get more glass regardless. A little bit more. Even though I got... Oh, God. Alright, let's not do that, shall we? There we go. Finally! Christ! Got that good breath in. Got like 38. Okay, 48. That's good. That's a good number. I don't remember this waterfall here. I'm gonna take it. Okay, alright. Good progress, good progress. Okay, I don't know why I did that. And I don't know why you fell. Why did you fall? And there's our building. There it is. Okay, these Endermen are seriously grinding my gears. What are you doing, Endermen? Do I have to lace this with water? What is with Endermen and constantly grabbing a crap ton of... I can't imagine what the entirety of the inside of this area looks like. I can't enter through here. Oh God, what does it look like? These actual douchebags. It's fine. It's fine. I will fix it later when I build the basement. I swear to God. Okay, alright. I'm gonna make my way up here, jump over the farm, and I'm gonna get this sand smelted. Or better yet, should be able to go through here. Yeah, okay, good, great. Imagine having a break. I mean, I could put a temporary door there. I could, but I won't. Okay, so, sand. I have, well, no. Oh, wait, I got 8 sand I wanted to put in as well. Alright. It's like this tingling sensation. I don't have to do it, but my brain is like, dude, yawn, do it now. And it's annoying. It's agitating, really. I wish I wasn't so goddamn tired, so I wouldn't have to deal with this crap. Lightheadedness now. It's fine. We can deal with it. Oh, how long have we been recording? Almost 3 hours. Awesome, great. So as that sand does its thing, I'm gonna put the ceiling in. I haven't figured out the flooring yet. I don't know if I want to. I'm tired as hell. Oh yeah, I don't even have a door in here yet. A door, yes. I'm gonna need to put a door in. I'll probably have this be, what do you call it? I actually probably should put a floor in, actually. Oh, am I gonna need to get more wood for this to fill in the blanks? Probably. Probably. How much do I have on me? Probably not gonna have enough. Whoops. Okay, alright, I'm going to actually grab a door and place a door there. Why not? Yeah, right now that's kind of just a barren, like, room. No decorum, no furnishing, nothing. God. Okay, I guess I can use cobblestone for this. It doesn't really matter. How's the glass doing? I think I only need oops. Yeah, I'll grab some cobblestone. Do cobblestone instead. You go through a house so many times, you get to a point where you know where to go and you don't have to get tripped up. But I feel like there's no light here. Well, obviously there's no light here. The door. How could I forget the door? Alright, well, cobblestone time, I guess. I was thinking about terracotta. I don't know. White terracotta seems like a good flooring for an arts and crafts room, don't you think? So we can do that. And this arts and crafts room is actually quite big. We could probably store a whole bunch of stuff here. Yeah, originally I was thinking about storing like all the dyed blocks here, but then as soon as I thought about the basement and all the, specific uses, we could store all the dyed blocks there instead. I don't know, would wool be a better place to put that? Painting, banner stuff, there's also that. I haven't built a lectern yet. Okay, we still have enough. I haven't been paying attention to that at all. I'm glad I remembered. Although, not like it really mattered because of obvious reasons. Alright, I'm going to have to get terracotta, it would seem. But that's fine. So, do I want to go through the pain of putting the roof in without the floor? Or do I want to go about doing this a smart way and get to where I need to get to? Probably should do it the smart way, shouldn't we? Okay. Cobblestone-wise... we should light this area up a little bit. Okay, alright. My inventory is a mess. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to organize all the wood. I'm going to go out. Hopefully it'll be daytime by the time we're done organizing. We're going to go out, do what we need to do. Get the white terracotta, which we might have some of. Some might, I don't know. I really hope I have enough of this. It seems like enough. It really does seem like enough. I'll be baffled if it's not enough. Oh, I hope it's enough. Okay, alright. I'm so tired. I'm so damn tired. Oh, and if I'm going to be going and doing that, assuming I don't have enough, I am going to have to repair this. So you guys making that noise. I forgot you guys have grass in there. I'm like, creeper? No. No way a creeper came all the way down to the mountains to reach here. That'd be too desperate. Okay, I used up all the glass I need to use stuff, I believe, so I'm gonna put this stuff away. There's the white terracotta, but I don't have enough. Well, I might as well. As soon as I go back up there, I might as well cover that up. Oh, hey, spider. Spitus. Ow. Any in here? No, I don't. Whew, okay. So, oh, dirt, right, well, I can place that away in a different area. Let me organize this a bit. I got a lot of torches, too. Whew. Torches. Oh, well, there goes that. I can't do one again. I don't understand why that happens. Like, throw closes up a bit and be like, no, man, I can't. Oh my god, it's so annoying. I can't do this. Think at the same time. I don't even have the freaking thing. I don't even have a... Oh, I'm gonna have to go get more dark oak, it seems. That's fine. wish you would stop yawning, my friend. Life would be so much easier if you didn't need to take a heavy breath every time. Yeah, there we go. I like it. Really does scream arts and crafts. So we need to get more white terracotta. Thankfully, that's not too difficult. Just a 1.5 minute, or probably like 2 minutes if you count the boat ride as well. Ride over to the mesa biome, and we'll be set. Of course, I gotta repair this, so the last set of diamonds I have. 17! It's gotten so expensive to repair, I'm gonna have to get to a point where I can't. Okay, so that's wonderful. That's great. That's fantastic. Crap. Well, at least nighttime's almost over. I could take this moment to ride and relax. Oops. Hey, Matches Mark, how's it going? Okay, you're relaxed now. Yeah. Alright, folks. Notification time, shall we? We got 2? Okay, cool. Thank you, Snooky M, for adding Grandest to your favorites. And thank you, G5 Penalty Gunshot, for adding Salty Tickles to your favorite. Yay, more favorites. Also, by the by, we reached 1,000 watchers. So that's great. I gotta do a drawing of that. What time is it actually? It's almost 6 o'clock. I'm tired. So I guess what I'm going to do is just finish up the main interior and decorate and build the main interior of the entire basement, but hopefully it shouldn't take that long. And then after we've done that, decorate that landscape. Might have to make a strip mine at some point. I really do hope I can get the agricultural wing done with before, you know, the season ends. Good, great, fantastic. Okay. It's fully repaired, but something tells me we're going to get to a point where we're not going to be able to fully repair it, and that's going to suck, and I'm going to have to... Yeah. Yeah, that's going to suck. Oh, this is the perfect place to get all the white I need. For a second, if I was going to mine it quickly. I have no clue how much I need. I'm going to just make sure I grab as much as I can. Yes, more landscaping. This one's more on a side of mining, of course, but doesn't really matter. We're still modifying the terrain. I did not want to do that at all. Could you please just get the hell out of here? Now I'm gonna lay back a bit and relax. Because I'm so tired. But I want to get this done with. Whoops. I kind of have to get it done with. I mean, I got one more day to post it. Unless I want to post it late in the day, this is the time it has to be. I'm gonna grab a lot, but gonna try not to go overboard because I still need to preserve the amount of stuff that I have. I feel like three stacks should be enough, but I've been burned before, so I'm gonna try to go for 4. Or at least close to 4. We don't have to go exactly 4. Just enough to allow for us to get to the end of this entire section, you know? So if we can manage that. Or the end of this sub-flooring process. There we go. Alright, boat. Let's head on back, shall we? Hey, Solomon. I put you inside the river, but the axolotl is going to locate you and kill you. So it's probably best that I don't do that, you know? How's it going, Cadillac? That's a weird sound. Like the sound itself, I like am familiar with, but it's I heard like a weird. Like I heard, what's what I'm looking for? An interference? It's like, nah, that's not a good example. I don't really remember what the word is, or I'll explain it. To complete. At the very least, I want to try to get the main base exterior done with, get the lighting set, and the next episode we're going to decorate it. Alright, we're back. I'm going to finish up my map scene. That much left. So we have to... Hey, Message Mark. How's it going? You waiting for something? I bet you are. Is that right, Cadillac? Seems like the cat's out of heat, finally. Now I can freaking not be annoyed as I'm trying to sleep. Man, that looks so cool. I feel bad for anybody missing out on this, but the OGs who's been sticking out throughout this entire series. Hell, even those who, oh, I should probably get the dark oak while it's still daylight. But as I was saying, even those who are just like coming in and like popping in and seeing how like the build's going, you're a real MVP. You're getting the real treat right here. Like, seriously, it's, I appreciate those who stick around and enjoy watching me build and suffer as well, because I am greatly suffering as I am going through this process. I want to get more dark oak in general, so I might as well cut down a tree. I'm really hoping that 2 diamonds isn't going to cost more than 10 experience. I really hope. Because if it does, I'm going to be flabbergasted. I mean, I could just go into Nether and mine some Nether, or I could just mine into my blast furnaces. Apparently, mining into the furnaces give you experience, according to that one furnace. All the series of furnaces I broke, not one. Alright, tree. Whoops. Okay. We don't need a whole lot, thankfully. I still kind of want to get a decent amount to kind of like cover the ceiling with, for consistency's sake. At least with this, 1 block mine gives me 4. But the cobblestone requires a hell of a lot more blocks mined, obviously. Oh hey, yeah, while I am here, I might as well grab this stuff. You can't really get too many of these. which is unfortunate. I wonder how long those have been here. But because we've been out of range of the spawn, of the, those things, they probably just didn't despawn. It's been there for like hours or even days, who knows? Who the hell knows? Probably not days, but who knows? The amount of times we come here is not that often, because we usually come and grab all of what we need immediately. And now, thanks to the, well, obviously, diamond tools and the enchanted diamond tools almost at max, we can cut through these trees and all the other materials so much more quicker, and we can get all the materials we need. We still need to try to get netherrack at some point, but we also need to get mending. And I want to build a village before I can allow myself to get mending. I mean, just think of how cool a village would look. Like, just because it's a lot of work and it's going to be difficult, it doesn't mean that the end result isn't going to be awesome looking, even if we barely go to it. I mean, think of it. The village is going to be most likely within this area. Bring down all these stupid birch trees, and we've gotten ourselves a large amount of space to work with. Build out the pathway, flatten out most of the landscape, keep some terrain, I guess. Mayhaps. From there, you can see our building. Or at least, you can see down below. I'll even show you it in general. We're probably going to have like a, I don't know, depending on where the entrance is going to be, a subway tunnel leading all the way down here. That's going to be like the first step, build a tunnel leading down here. On the ground tunnel, by the way. Gonna be straight down. Probably gonna be like a slab, block, slab, block. Maybe here? But this is pretty far. Part of me also kind of want to turn this entire area here into somewhat of a horse racetrack. And have like just many branching off paths. I mean, these are like just major projects to keep the series going indefinitely, you know? Which I think would be good. Even if I get no views, I still like the idea of just showing my work to everybody. And all the process it took to get to here. All the pain, all the suffering, all the wonderment, all the awes, all of the heart attacks, all of the jump scares. Everything we need. To make a wonderful series. Okay, please tell me I at least have, I don't have enough. I know I don't have enough. Well, we'll just work with what we've got. That'd be a good idea to sleep the night away. I don't know if this is going to take me more than 2 nights. Hopefully not. I forgot the door again. Oh yeah, because I couldn't build the door. That's right. And now that I can build the door, I can build the door. Let's build the door, shall we? There we go. I guess I could do this. Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, that's what the doors in this area is, right? Like, right? It opens towards that side of the wall, and so it turns out so awesome. Look at this flat roof here. Yeah, this is going to expand a bit more, so you're going to see this be even larger. There might be more buildings over here, but it'll be disconnected from this particular spot. I might build a ranch here. We'll see what happens. At the moment, we technically don't really need a horse, because we live on a mountaintop. Now, unless we have like multiple different paths. If I decide to build like roads leading to the village, if we want a quick way to get to the village without having to, run down the subway tunnel, we just take the horse in the subway tunnel. For a second I thought I used up 2 stacks already, but I didn't. So we're good. Oh man, I tell you, it takes so much materials just to be able to do this. It's just so much. I mean, don't get me wrong, but these big builds are nice. Yeah, for some reason I thought this was going to be a lot smaller. This is way bigger than I anticipated. I think that's mainly because originally I thought I was going to have it be like 2 wide, but I thought, nah, that was too small. So then I went for 3 wide. And now I went for 3 wide with 2 quadrants going off the side here to kind of fill in this space, which is, you know, it's fine. We don't really have any reason to utilize that side. Okay, yes, you used 3 stacks and that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. Glad I went for more and a little extra left over just because. Okay. Oh, I was hoping to have a crack there, but there was no crack. Only meth. Alright, how long have we been recording? God, almost 3.5 hours. Okay, alright, yeah, awesome. I'm gonna have this kind of curve into the inside here, because I think that would look cool. So, yeah, curve time. Curvature. Ye fool. How could you do this? Please tell me this is enough. I went out of my way to collect a whole lot. If this is not enough, I am going to flip. And I cannot flip. So please, let this be enough. I'll keep that as that. I know I don't have enough in the one department. You know the one department. That one department. Yeah, that one. You know what I'm talking about? Yes. The spruce. I'm gonna have to definitely get more spruce. I don't even know how to flip. I think you gotta put all your weight into it. And what's worse is I'm heavy. I am not going to be able to flip because I will not have enough time to be able to rotate quick enough to not fall flat on my back or head. We got 2 stacks. This should be enough. Okay, alright. Okay. Yeah, I guess I could do it like this instead. Whoops. This instead, and this go out to here. Because this kind of goes inwards already. That's going to cover up. Is it going to be 3 or is it going to be, I don't know. Yeah, 3 and we'll have it go all the way down here. Would prongs be better? I don't know. Thankfully, this is enough. I'm happy. I'm happy this is enough. Actually, I could have that be something else. Oh wait, I do have a bunch of spruce logs, but probably not enough. I'm going to at least get this in, so this part's easy enough. Oh wait, no, you gotta be this. You don't. You should do that. That's the thing you shouldn't have done. Okay. Yeah, I'll have this kind of curve like so. Nice. Nicest. I'll do the middle first, obviously. I don't think there's going to be any more slabs. But there is. I think we might have some more in the chest. I'll do the bottom part now. Whoops. Alright, a little bit more. A little more in this direction. Oops. Oh, come on. Did we seriously use up that much? There's no way we could have used that much up already. You fool. It's fine, I'll just head back and get more wood. That's all I'll ever be doing is get wood. At least I have enough to get some decorative stuff in, so that's good. I can put some of this stuff away now. Now I just need spruce. Put you away. Oh, wait. Put you away. Your planks, right. It's hard to tell sometimes. Kind of converges a bit. I'll take this and turn it into that. Makes this easier, you know? Put the doors away as well. That's not the doors. This is the doors. Cool, great, fantastic. Go put this away as well. Got some leftovers if we need it. Right here. Right here. Right on the top of that. Can we get a quick, like, probably 10-minute nap in real time? Speed the day up a bit while I relax. Oh, I'm so bright. Oh, I can't yawn. Unfortunately, I ain't got it. And that happened again. It happened again, boy. Okay, we're almost done now. Sucks that I can't get the decorations, but I need sleep. Any mobs out here want to die? Hey, our first contender. Get out. Get out. That's right. Get out of my territory. This is my beginner's tree farm. Only used for spruce and getting a bunch of podzol. Any creepers nearby just in case? That would seem fine. Creepers, skeletons, anything that could potentially blow us off or hit us off. I guess spiders and zombies too. Anything out there that wants to be annoying douchebags. And there seems to be none, thankfully. For how long will that last? I am quite certain all day, actually. No mobs will spawn unless one wanders around. That's on the outskirts. I got this weird whiplash. Did I just experience vertigo there for a second? I felt like I fell faster than I was supposed to. Oh, that was weird. This better be enough. It should be enough. Okay. Oh, you're on this side now? Go down. Man, you're really exploring the entirety of this lake, huh? First he was all the way over here, now he's all the way over there. I like the fact that you're actually exploring the entirety of the lake, instead of staying, like, stuck to one side. My neck. It's nice, is it not? Just makes them a little bit more lively. I like how big this area is, though. Now, these particular halls do have that mansion feel to it. It's a bunch of big empty spaces. And you know, the best way to fill in those empty spaces? Tables. You know a good way to accompany those tables with? Chairs, of course. Chairs are also a really good, decorative item. It also goes good with tables and chairs, planter pots. Yep. Get some plants all up in here. Also potted plants as well. Those are also pretty good to have in areas like this, What also goes good with that? Carpeting, maybe. I don't know. Oh my god, I thought I made too much, but apparently I didn't make enough. How much do I need exactly? According to this, 6. Exactly enough. Well, quote-unquote exactly, because not actually exactly. Yoo-hoo! Woo! Yay! Okay. All right. Oh my god. My head. My head. All right, I'm just going to fucking place all lighting here. Oh my god, this is just... don't get me wrong, I really do like the way this looks. It looks so cool. But oh my god, it takes so much work just to get done with. But yeah. Yeah, here we go. Okay, this is kind of, I mean, that's to be expected, due to the way this is set up. But that's fine, because thankfully, like I've said multiple times before in the past, mobs can only spawn at 0 now, and I really hope they don't change it back to 7. 0 makes the most sense. I mean, they've changed it because of the way the caves work now, so they have some light level to make areas safer. But there we go, folks. We gotta wait until night falls so that we can sleep the night away. But there we go. The beginning of the arts and crafts room. And then we got this. I mean, it just keeps getting better. It's gonna suck when we finish this because there's no more improvements we could do. There's still a whole lot of decoration that has to be done. I'm thinking about maybe putting like planter pots here, maybe like a chair here to like look over the edge, maybe like right here so we get a look at the tree here, and then the plant area here. This is like a second living room, kind of. Not even the living room, it's more like a freaking, I don't know, what would you call it? This is like a massive hallway. Like, it's not even a hallway. It's more like a, I don't know, grand hall. This is more like a grand hall. I mean, some areas a bit like close off, but it makes sense. We're gonna have fencing here as we get to the bottom area, bottom floor, but we're not gonna worry about that yet. Until next episode, at least. Although next episode might just be decorating the entirety of this place. And then there's just more of this, more decorations. It's not even a case of like, this doesn't need a purpose. All we're gonna do is just decorate it, make it look like a nice area, a lounge room. Another place to lounge in. Look over to here. Oh, you see a lake and some building, or a river and some buildings, because this is going to be a bunch of buildings soon. Might even get to see the pathway. Maybe we get like a, seat here, and maybe, I don't know, potentially a tunnel going right there. And you look in, you look to the left, like see someone on horseback, and be like, oh, someone's invading my base. Let me get my sword. Assuming this was PvP, that is, which is not, because I don't like PvP. And then we got this area up here, just go up to here. And boom, in the arts and crafts room, you can literally race around the house. I'll race ya. I shouldn't race because I don't have any stakes. I'm gonna have to get stakes again soon at some point. I can race around the house. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. And then we make we could technically make races in a house. Foot race on a house. So long as you leave the doors open, and those are the doors you have to go through. Any other doors you can't go through. And I have beaten you. Yahoo! Yeah, look at that. But yeah, I can't wait to see what this place is going to look like decorated. Everything here so far is spacious, empty, but the lighting is set, everything is perfectly lit, no mobs can spawn in here. The ceiling is made, the roof is made, everything here is made, the flooring, everything here is done. The only thing left now is to get all the decorations we need. That part's not going to be too difficult. Matter of fact, it might be fun. I think we should have all the materials we need. Man, I'm really liking the way the agricultural, wing is coming out to be. Like, seriously, it's a huge step up from our first area. Like, even so, the first part of the house is still pretty good. Like, you look through it and you still get some pretty cool looking areas for what they're worth. You got this area, which is supposed to be like your work area of masonry. You got your blast furnaces over here, your canceled blacksmith corner, the aquarium. Even this one. This one was cool. This one, we still have something to use here. But, oh my god. some point. And it doesn't stop there. Even the woodwork shop still looks pretty cool. With just this open area and this saw cut blade thing. The only purpose this had is this is all it was is this. That's not even needed. And then you got the bathroom. Another one. Very small purpose. Only purpose here is to dump stuff, which I'm not going to dump. And you saw how the entirety of the greenhouse and that one area looks. I don't know. I guess greens kind of do make the area look nicer. I'm going to put the scaffolding in here. Actually, I should keep the scaffolding on me if we're going to be building more with it. Or not with it, but anyways. Then you got the living room. It's a pretty small living room. I might make another living room, like more towards the front side of the house, because this is now becoming my backyard. As you can see, there's barely any way to get outside the mountain area. This has become my backyard. You got the second floor, then you got the library, cramped, but still looks pretty cool. And then the brewing room also looks pretty cool. The bedroom. All the basic stuff you needed in room formation. And how could we forget the kitchen? The kitchen was one of my most favorite ones. The dining room, also my most favorite so far. Looks so cool. Pantry is just the basics. Nothing really too special here. Alongside the farms, the ruined farms, which is not yet completed. The backyard got like a huge improvement. Consider this huge improvement at the backyard to be an addition to that. Because now we got a lake with one occupant thanks to its murderous bloodlust and all that stuff. And who could forget the cow pen and the pig pen, and then go up here with all the bushes here. Then the butcher's wing, and then the tanner's wing. And we might potentially remove one of these here to have like a door leading to like a soon-to-be park when we start building in that area. That'll probably be like the fourth and final build, I don't know. I want to try to enchant all my gear and at least get mending on some of them, but at the same time, I don't know. But there you have it. Oh, and also, let's not forget about the Nether Temple. That's also another pretty cool build. I'm not going to go into the Nether Hub because that's a whole other journey. But the Nether Temple was a pretty cool build too. Although, hey, how's it going? Although Nether Temple was Season 2 build, so I guess technically speaking. But no, that was another arc. This is the agricultural arc. And I gotta say, I'm really happy with how everything. Every time I go into this greenhouse, I just get a sense of wonderment. It's just, I'm glad I put this up here. I was going to leave this as just plain that. I'm glad I put that up there. I'm glad I put that up there so that's all lit up. I'm glad I've made this. Even though it's a pain to get all of that, it's worth it. For this alone, for this entire experience alone, and these nice light glass panes up here. Oh, man. This is good, too. It's not the best, but it is a good precursor to the entirety of this, assuming you go in the... Well, that's the backyard now. This has become the backyard, or the middle yard. I don't know. Anyways, folks, I think that's enough reminiscing. Oh, I'm so tired. Okay, I'm gonna go on ahead and write up in my journal entry. What number are we on, you may ask? I think it's 14. Ah, yes. Entry number 14. Hello, Oops Diary. Today, I worked on a massive build. I created the grand hallway of the agricultural wing, where I have a second floor overlooking the arboretum Did I remember it? Did I remember it? Did I remember it? Where is it? Arboretum. Arboretum. Where did I... Ah, here it is. Arboretum. That's gotta be capitalized, though. Arboretum. Actually, yeah, that makes more sense. Arboretum. Arboretum with no E. Alright, blah, 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 blah. Second floor overlooking... We have a second floor overlooking the Arboretum. And entering into my arts and crafts room. I still need to furnish and decorate everything. I can tell you one thing. The amount of furnishing needed for this grand hallway is growing to be huge. Same with the arts and crafts room, but that actually has a purpose. Tomorrow, I shall get to work on furnishment, even if that's not where I'm going with it. Here ends the 14th entry. How long have we been recording? Almost 3, isn't it? But okay, whatever. Thank you all for joining me today on this episode of Wonderment and Building. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe for more, and check out the playlist. We did a lot today. We still got it decorated, unfortunately, but not much we can really do about it. We still got 10 more episodes left before the season finishes, so hopefully we can at least get the agricultural wing done. Anyways, I hope you've all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.